Hello, everybody. I am so happy to be back on Mass Effect 2 today. This is Art Gregorius. I am here. This is the second stream in less than 24 hours. The second of 3, actually. Because I do plan on doing another live stream later tonight for more X4 Foundations. Or timelines, or whatever it's called. I don't know. The base game is Foundations. I'm gonna call it Foundations. I played a little bit of that last night for several hours, and today I plan on continuing that, although I'm not gonna play as long. I do have to wake up early tomorrow. But I have a lot of fun with that game, and I have a lot of fun with Mass Effect. And I didn't want to deprive you guys of like our normal hangout session with Mass Effect. Okay. Just checking, because I've been having a lot of stuff with my microphone lately. I wanted to make sure that everything was okay. I think I fixed it. Anybody who tuned in to my Mass Effect stream last time, as well as X4 last night, may have noticed that my voice sounded a little robotic. That's because, for whatever reason, I had two different microphone channels going at the same time, so it was picking it up twice. Don't know how that happened. I don't remember doing that, but regardless, it happened. But I was just verifying on my phone that everything was sounding good. Sounds like it's sounding good. So, yeah, today we are continuing Mass Effect right now, and we're going to be playing for a couple of hours. We're going to try and get through some of the missions over on Omega, specifically. What happened last time was Commander Shepard died. She was in an attack by an unknown entity that destroyed the Normandy. So next we realized we are awake, we are alive. We did not get spaced. Our body survived orbital reentry, which is what I've been trying to tell people about the N7 basic Onyx armor, is that it's strong enough to survive orbital reentry, just not protect Shepard from the fall or landing. But it kept her intact enough that she was able to be recovered. For those who are wondering what that's all about, I've been doing a series comparing Mass Effect to Halo, and why a Commander Shepard versus Master Chief death battle would not be as one-sided as people think, because everybody glazes Commander Shepard, or everybody glazes Master Chief and thinks that Shepard be annihilated, and I'm like, no. Shepard got the tech and the know-how to even the odds. One of that piece being the standard issue Alliance Onyx armor, which can survive orbital reentry. Cerberus collected what was left of Shepard, which was basically just, as our new companion Jacob says, we were just meat and tubes. They reconstructed us, healed our bones, regenerated most of our scars, put us back together, and then woke us up because the station that we were in came under attack. Somebody hacked our drones, and all the science personnel that was trying to revive me died, except for Miranda. Miranda and Jacob managed to rescue me, and they told me they were part of Cerberus. And obviously, I was very mistrustful of them. Shepard was like, "Didn't I take you guys down? Like, why are you helping me now?" And so we met with the Elusive Man, the leader of Cerberus, and he told us about abducted human colonies, and that a race called the Collectors have been stealing humanity. And he believes that they might be working with the Reapers, just like Saren was in the first game. So he's tasked us to figure out what's going on, and if they are, stop them. In fact, stop them regardless, but figure out whether or not they are actually working for the Reapers. So we went to Freedom's Progress. We wound up meeting up with Tally and some Quarians who told us that Cerberus tried to blow up a ship in the flotilla. Didn't really give us any context beyond that. And then we ended up going to the Normandy crash site after rescuing a Quarian named, what was it named? V'ger, I think? From Freedom's Progress, which was the most recent colony to get hit. That's where we met Katali. And while we were at the Normandy crash site, we collected the dog tags of the 20 individuals that did not make it off the Normandy, and bumped into a geth that was trying to talk to us. We woke the geth up and named him Legion. Well, our ship's AI named him Legion. And so now Legion has sworn to help us fight against the Reapers, as well as the heretic geth that are helping the Reapers. And that's basically it. That's where we're at. We managed to recruit Legion, and we have Miranda and Jacob backing us up. And the Elusive Man has sent us to Omega, or he recommends that we go to Omega to pick up 3 new companions: a mercenary, a vigilante, and a doctor. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to start with the doctor, I think, because he makes the most logical sense. Although maybe I'll start with the mercenary and then the vigilante and hit the doctor last. I have a reason for that, but I think that's what I might do. But without further ado, no more talking. Let's actually do stuff. And I didn't really think about how much actually happened in the last stream, but I guess a lot did actually happen in the last stream. Also, I am playing with a wealth of mods that radically change the way that this game is played, including like crew recruitment mods, not just the squad mates, but actually like mods that allow me to stock up on crew members of the Normandy, and a new area in the Normandy, the hangar bay, which is normally only accessible in Mass Effect 3. There's a mod that brings that to that. A bunch of other things like a reinvention of the final mission, and a few other like really interesting details. So if the game looks different than the vanilla Mass Effect 2, then it is greatly. There's a rather sizable amount of difference between what you're about to see and what the game normally looks like. There's a lot of there is a lot of terminals nowadays. All right, let's see here. I believe I did talk to everybody that I needed to talk to, so... Oh, I'm already at... I think I might already be at Omega. Oh, no, I'm not at Omega. I need the dock. Well, I might stick... Since we are on a civilian ship, it does feel a little weird to use the like more heavily armored uniform for my casual appearance. So I think I will just stick with the default uniform this time. The Normandy SR1 was really cool looking, but I love the Normandy SR2. I love just how sleek it feels. Right, let's see here. I did also make a point to say that Legion is coming with me on every single mission that I can bring them on. And the reason for that is because Legion actually has some dialogue in a lot of the missions that normally you don't get to see. So I've decided that Legion's just going to be here hanging out with us for most of the game. Right. Miranda, let's get you overload. Shield boost doesn't unlock until he gets loyalty, so can't do anything with that. But getting him those talent points will be good. Let's see here. I don't think I need the grenade. I don't think I need the arc launcher right now. So I don't have any options for them. Kind of wish I could see stats on the weapons in Mass Effect 2. There must be a mod that allows me to see stats on the weapons for Mass Effect 2. Oh, I think I forgot to download the probe mod. Oops. I I need to download a mod that allows me to like scan a single planet and get all the resources in one probe instead of having to like hunt down for all the spikes on the planet, just to save time. I told myself I was going to do that after stream last time and I forgot, so I have to do that after I get off stream this time. Okay, so there's not really much I can do right now. There's no weapons. There's no additional weapons that I can choose.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate, now.
Of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
I forgot to take my helmet off.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Aria wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
Cut the attitude. I'm not here to cause problems for Omega.
Things explode around you, Shepard. You can't blame Aria for keeping an eye on you. Afterlife now.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Wait, do I have to actually go back to the Normandy? I want to take the helmet off. I forget if I can actually exit the Normandy through the docking bay in this game.
We've got a geth on board, not as a prisoner. Can you believe that?
Commander's taken out more geth than anybody. This one must be different.
Nope. Can't leave the ship unless I actually land on the place. Suppose that makes sense. Okay, so the moment I actually... Well, I did see a cutscene where we were taking off, so I guess that makes sense. The moment that we actually touch down on the area is the moment I can leave the ship. Armor. Not the end of the world, really, to have like the actually face full helmet, but I'd rather actually have no helmet at all if I had an option. I mean, tactically, it makes more sense to actually have a helmet, but that's what kinetic barriers are for. There we go. Okay. Oh, there's our mercenary.
Quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlight that may have information on him.
Please. You have to help me.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaid Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Hey, we have a galaxy to save.
I find it funny that the Batarian of all species was attempting to ask us for help.
My contacts told me we're picking up one man, not two.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my bring him in alive rates, even.
Please. I didn't do it.
I said shut it. Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. He should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
What's gonna happen to him?
I'm gonna turn him in for the bounty. Don't much care what happens after that.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
What's your relationship with Cerberus?
Easy. Cerberus is paying me a lot of money to help you on your mission. That's the long and short.
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission for the pay.
Most mercs don't get an offer like the one Cerberus sent me. This mission doesn't sound like good business, but your elusive man can move a lot of credits.
I mean, if the galaxy ends up falling to the Reapers, there's no business to be had, period. So I feel like whether you think it's good business or not, it's kind of required.
Good to have you, Zaid. We have a lot to do.
That's what they tell me. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
No. I guess he decided to leave that information out of the dossier.
Good thing I asked. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns. Runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
I'll make sure we get that done.
Good. Get it out of the way so we can concentrate on being big goddamn heroes. I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
I actually think I kind of want to bring Zaid with me. Alongside Legion. All right, I forgot. These two have the same weapons. Okay. I'm very curious about the mod that I have that puts in a social hub, because I think Omega is supposed to be one of those social hubs where you can hang out outside of armor and just like chill and whatnot. I'm very interested about like what that mod looks like.
Come on, let me in.
Go on in. Ari's expecting you. What are you looking at?
Whoa.
Don't you have something better to do than pick fights with people you don't know?
No, just the ones who get in my face.
You see my gun. Do you really want to do this?
Fine. You're off the hook. For now. See you around.
I think that interaction was literally just for Paragon points or Renegade points. I don't think it was actually meant for any other purpose in the story. I don't remember that character popping up any other time. And Omega's music is legendary. I love this. The vibe of the bar has always been one of my favorite atmospheres in all of Mass Effect. Forgot about upgrading Zaid.
That's close enough.
A lot of big guns.
Stand still.
If you're looking for weapons, you're not doing a very good job.
Can't be too careful with dead specters. That could be anyone wearing your face.
I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Depends on the questions.
You run Omega?
I am Omega. But you need more. Everyone needs more something, and they all come to me. I'm the boss, CEO, queen, if you're feeling dramatic. It doesn't matter. Omega has no titled ruler and only one rule. Don't fuck with Arya.
I remember playing this game for the very first time, and I was playing it on my my parents' like TV in the living room, and they didn't know anything about Mass Effect. They'd never heard of Mass Effect. Didn't see me play Mass Effect 1, and Mass Effect 1 they didn't have any F-bombs. So when that line popped up, I remember looking over. I'm like, oh no. And I looked over at my mom, and she just like looked at me and was like, what are you playing? And I'm just like, I didn't expect that. The first game had none of that language in it.
Sounds like neither of us likes being jerked around.
And on your ship, that would matter. Here, we entertain my preferences. So, what can I do for you?
So you must know what's what on Omega.
Everything that's worth knowing. I don't usually give it out freely. Information is power. Mundane things you can find yourself. Take a walk in a back alley or buy one of the mercs a drink. Better yet, talk to the entertainers. They give great tours. Just don't waste my time.
Tell me how you got set up here.
That's as privileged as information gets. I have many friends and enemies I keep at varying distances. I don't count you among either. We'll see how useful you prove. Short answer, mind your own damn business.
There's a lot that I have in the back of my mind that I'm remembering about like later events.
One scan and we're straight to business. People are usually more concerned about who I am.
Your death was downplayed, but hardly what I call a secret. I had to make sure it was really you. You could have been anyone, anything. Whatever you need will come out on its own. I'm curious, but Omega doesn't really care about you.
I'm trying to track down Archangel.
You and half of Omega. You want him dead too?
Why is everyone after him?
He thinks he's fighting on the side of good. There is no good side to Omega. Everything he does pisses someone off. It's catching up to him.
Just the kind of guy I'm looking for.
Really? Well, aren't you interesting? You're gonna make some enemies teaming up with Archangel. That's assuming you can get to him. He's in a bit of trouble right now.
What kind of trouble?
The local merc groups have joined forces to take him down. They've got him cornered, but it sounds like they're having trouble finishing him off. They've started hiring anybody with a gun to help them. They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there. I'm sure they'll sign you up.
I find it extremely interesting that the mercenary groups, the three largest mercenary groups have to recruit random people in order to try and take down one person. That tells you how skilled this person is.
What can you tell me about Archangel?
Not as much as I'd like. He showed up here several months ago and started causing all sorts of problems. If you make your own laws, which everyone here does, he makes life difficult. He's reckless and idealistic, but he seems to know enough to stay clear of me.
Which merc groups are after Archangel?
Blue Suns, Eclipse, Blood Pack. They're Omega's major players. Unless they're at war, you'll never see them together. But one thing they hate more than each other is Archangel.
Do you hate Archangel?
I don't have time for hate, but I distrust them all equally. For now, I'm happy just to let them kill each other.
I appreciate the help.
See if you still feel that way when the mercs realize you're here to help him.
I'm looking for Morden Solus. Do you know where I can find him?
The Solarian doctor? Last I heard, he was trying to help plague victims in the quarantine zone. I always liked Morden. He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you.
A very interesting description.
What can you tell me about him?
Used to be part of the Solarian Special Tasks Group. He's brilliant and dangerous. Just don't get him talking. He never shuts up. If you really need to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course.
Thanks for the information.
Yes. Just try not to bring the plague back with you.
We'll do our best. First things first, though. Gotta get Archangel.
I hear you're recruiting.
Why don't you step inside? You'll get paid when the job's done, just like everyone else. Who's next? Well, aren't you sweet? You're in the wrong place, honey. Strippers' quarters are that way.
Show me yours, tough guy. I bet mine's bigger.
Impressive. So, you're here to fight then?
You could say that.
Standard fee is 500 credits each. You get paid when the job's done. If you die, your friends don't collect your share. You'll need your own weapons and armor. Looks like you got that covered.
Yep.
And no, this does not make you a member of the Blue Suns, Eclipse, or the Blood Pack. You are a freelancer, period. Any questions?
Why are the mercs working together to take down Archangel?
You haven't been on Omega long, huh?
No.
He does everything he can to screw with us. Shipments go missing. Operations are compromised. Every month it gets worse. Tarek and the other bosses are tired of losing credits. And men.
I mean, to be fair, that would be rather annoying from a business standpoint.
Is he a heavy hitter? How many merc bosses are involved in this attack?
Yeah, Tarek runs the Blue Suns, but all three bosses are overseeing the operation. Jarrett's leading the Eclipse and Garm's the head of the Blood Pack. Tarek's in charge, but the others would never say that. I'm surprised they're in on this at all, but I guess getting rid of Archangel is worth it.
What do we do once we're there? How do we get to Archangel?
The mercs will tell you when you get there. Last I heard, they were putting the freelancers into scouting groups. They attack in waves to distract Archangel while we try to get past his defenses.
You know, this is going to be actually a very interesting scenario with the mod that I have that skins all of the droids to look like their individual factions, because normally they just be pure white, so that way they don't have any distinctive features. But since all three factions are attacking at once, I'm curious to see if we're going to have like the robots from all the factions attacking alongside him, because that would be kind of cool. Honestly, I'd love to see like Blue Pack and or what do you call it? Blue Suns and Blood Pack and Eclipse mercenary mechs all like walking together alongside their respective factions.
So we're just fodder for his bullets?
If you don't like it, don't sign up. But if you do your job right, it's easy credits. Besides, what are the odds he can kill all of you?
Seems like a lot of trouble for just one guy.
You had a whole team, but we've dealt with them. Now he's just one guy. But he's got the advantage. It's his base of operations and he knows we're coming. He's planned for an attack like this. We've lost a lot of men trying to get to him already.
It's gonna be tough to get to him.
Like chasing a Vorch out of the sewer pipes. But that's why we're recruiting. If we just keep throwing fighters at him, we'll get him eventually.
Where's the attack taking place?
Archangel's base of operations. He's been hiding right under our noses. I can't tell you exactly where you're going, but we'll get you there.
Where do we go?
Just head over to the transport depot outside the club. One of our boys will take you from there. Send in the next one.
Hey, is this where I sign up?
You look a little young to be freelancing as a merc.
I'm old enough. I grew up on Omega. I know how to use a gun.
Yeah, you know enough to get yourself killed.
I can handle myself. Besides, I just spent 50 credits on this pistol, and I want to use it.
Get your money back.
Hey, what are you...
Trust me, kid. You'll thank me later.
Seems mean, but yeah. Let's see here. Normally, if we had spared Fist in the first game, Fist would be hanging around here complaining about the fact that we ruined his life. But since Rex kind of destroyed Fix,
I knew a bar out on the front that looked like this. Me and some friends got stupid one night. Long story short, tempers flared, followed by pistols. We all got out, except my buddy Narco. Places like this are slaughterhouses, dressed as nightclubs. I shit you not.
I can see it. I can believe it. I forgot about these little tidbits here. Now, just a little liquid courage before we go into a firefight. I could get drunk and pass out, but let's see here. Journal. Been so long. Oh, hello, Helena. It has been so long since I played this game, and I'm trying to remember where everything is. And of course, like, the mods definitely added additional stuff too. So like, there's more people around, and it's changed a little bit of the atmosphere a bit. So like, I'm trying to remember where to go for everything in Mass Effect 2, because it's been almost as long as it's been for Mass Effect 1, and it took me a little bit to get my bearings for that.
Commander Shepard? Is that you? I'd heard you were dead. I'm Helena Blake. We met a few years ago. I don't expect you'd remember. You removed 2 criminal warlords from power and persuaded me to retire. I'll never forget it.
What brings you to Omega?
What brings anyone to Omega? Opportunity, success, failure, all of the above. I find this place suits me. I can bring it a certain air of civility, I suppose.
And now you're on Omega. Once a criminal, always a criminal, eh?
Oh no, Commander. I retired. I know better than to go back on my word with you. You convinced me to turn my life around. I'm a social worker now, believe it or not.
That's actually quite a career change.
That seems like a hopeless job in a place like this.
Quite the opposite, actually. This place needs it more than most. Doing the good work in a place like this requires that one understand how things truly work, which makes me uniquely qualified.
That's more noble than I expected.
Noble? No. It's just that someone came along a few years ago and made me see the error of my ways. You convinced me that I could use my contacts and skills for things other than smuggling and exploitation. I thank you for that.
It's a rare happy ending in compared to like where certain NPCs end up in certain video games after interacting with the player character.
Well, I'm glad to hear you're keeping out of trouble.
Thank you. This is all to your credit, Commander.
I have to go.
Of course. You must have more important things to do.
Bateria News Networks.
The organic fascination with self-poisoning, auditory damage, and sexually transmitted disease.
I think this is where you'd normally find Fist, is over here. But obviously, since Fist is dead, that doesn't matter. You know, considering the fact that the Turians are such an extremely proud people, and they are like, when you like to be considered a protective member of Turian society, you have to enlist in the military. It hurts a little bit more seeing Turians homeless. Zaid, what are you doing? It hurts a little bit more seeing Turians homeless. It reminds me of the failure of, like, our veterans, you know? Or not necessarily the failure of the veterans, but the failure of our society to take care of them.
Tell Captain Gavorn we not kill anyone today.
I don't know a Captain Gavorn. Why would I tell him anything?
Not trust you. Tell Gavorn we know his tricks. We not kill anyone today.
There seem to be a lot of Vorcha on Omega.
Go away. Talk too much. Gavorn's thugs get no more. We leave.
Good talking to ya.
No more talk. We know Gavorn's tricks. We leave.
Random.
Hello there. Might I interest you in some salvage tech? Every credit goes toward a ticket to get me off this forsaken rock.
I buy a lot of parts and equipment. Maybe we can make an arrangement.
Well, you seem like a decent person, but you can't breathe a word of it to Herod.
Of course.
Then we have a deal. Maybe I'll at least sell something to you.
What brought a nice kid like you to Omega?
My pilgrimage. What money I had got stolen within a few days, so I decided to sell salvaged parts. You can see how that turned out. Herod's forcing me to sell high, and I can't even afford a ticket off this station.
How much do you need to get off Omega?
I still need 1,000 credits to pay my way, but I couldn't let you do that. This is my mistake on my pilgrimage. It's my problem.
No.
Here you go. 1,000 credits. Get out of here.
Thank you. With this, I can finally continue on my pilgrimage. I'm going to buy my ticket right now. Thank you again.
Let's see, those are the power couplings that we need for the, what do you call it? The Normandy. There we go. Oh, Matic.
This might be useful. I'll take it.
You know what? I can earn credits pretty easily. There we go. I'll just buy everything. Boom.
End is nigh. Humans are a blight on galactic purity.
Oh boy.
You are a blight. And you, human. And you.
I find it funny that most of the people who are listening to him are humans. That's the quarantine zone. That's not where I want to go.
Commander Shepard, she uncovered Saren's plan, defeated the geth army, and died in the final days of the fight. Or did she? Witnesses report seeing her alive on Omega.
That was quick.
Tentatively excited. Welcome, human. What can I get for you?
I heard I heard Shepard's mom's name and I couldn't. I was not able to back out fast enough.
What kinds of things do you sell here?
Friendly, salvaged parts. All kinds. Mostly legitimate. With pride, my prices are the lowest anywhere on the station. You won't find salvage cheaper than mine.
I have things to do.
Courteously, have a fine day. Take a look at my kiosk if you want to buy anything.
How does how does an Elcor have a cigar? That has always baffled me. How does an Elcor have a cigar in it? Where's the mouth? Oh, additional outfits from what is that? Andromeda. I forgot about the Black Storm. Okay, so anybody who wants to argue about like the weapons of Mass Effect versus the weapons of Halo, I'm sorry, I forgot about the Black Storm. Forgot about the fact that you can create a micro black hole. Okay, like, I. You know what? I'm gonna buy the Black Storm. Oh, there's the visor I was using before. I didn't even see that before. That's fine. I will earn more credits and be back.
Where did you get that fantastic new visor? You wouldn't believe
I might have something here for humans. Not much.
I'm in the mood to spend some money, but I think I can find better stuff elsewhere.
You won't find a better selection anywhere. Unless you're willing to risk the market.
Hi, Chihuahua.
I'd rather deal with you than give money to those thieves. You sure we can't make a deal?
Look, I can't compete with the black market. I have to make a profit. I'll do what I can, but don't tell anyone or I'll lose my shirt.
That's honestly fair. It's too bad I don't have any credits right now. I kind of spent them all. It's fine. There'll be more to earn once I finish off with what do you call it? Submission. Archangels. All right, so that's where I was. VIP access only. Okay, so that opens up later. Let's take a look at the map. Where do I need to go? Harrods Emporium, Normandy, Transport Depot. I think the Transport Depot is where I need to go. That is over here. Thank God for infinite sprint.
Captain Gavorn, head of the Vorcha task force. Got something to report?
There's an awful lot of Vorcha here. What are they planning?
Vorcha? Plan? They're a pestilence, nothing more. If they started planning, we'd all be in big trouble.
What's your job here exactly?
Keep the Vorcha in line. Keep them out of Arya's sight. That's about it.
You know, in all my years, I don't think I've ever talked to Gavorn first and then talked to the Vorcha that were just yelling at me. I'm gonna have to do that one of these days.
I'll just be going.
Keep moving.
All right, let's go help out Archangel.
I'm on the mission.
I hope you're ready. Archangel's been annihilating you freelancers.
Ready when you are.
Get in.
I will take the Matic. I think the Blackstorm might be overkill for this right now, so I'll just stick with the grenade launcher.
It's about time they sent me someone who looks like they can actually fight. They tell you what we're up against?
Part of me kind of wishes I was also wearing the Cerberus armor instead of the N7 armor, because this feels like I should be instantly recognizable, you know?
The recruiter was a little vague.
We wouldn't get many hires if everyone knew the truth. Archangel's holed up in a building at the end of the boulevard over there. He's got superior position, and the only way in is over a very exposed bridge. It's a killing ground, but he's getting tired, making mistakes. We'll have him soon enough.
You guys have a plan?
A small team is waiting to infiltrate his hideout, but we need to draw Archangel's fire so they can move in.
And that's where we come in.
Exactly. You'll be on a distraction team. Head straight over the bridge and keep Archangel busy so the infiltration team can sneak in behind him.
That's goddamn suicide.
Pretty much, but you look like you can handle it. Head up to the boulevard and get to the third barricade. Talk to Sergeant Kathka. He'll tell you when to go in.
So the bridge is the only way to his hideout?
Exactly. Archangel collapsed all the underground passageways and sealed the doors to the lower levels. We've got teams digging, but it's taking too long. If they can get the gunship flying again, that'll help. But I'm hoping the infiltration team will finish the job and we can all go home.
They were using a gunship to take out one guy?
Yeah, and Archangel shut it down. He didn't destroy it, but he knew just where to hit it to disable it. It wasn't even a fair fight. At least not for us.
The guy almost sounds like he's admiring Archangel.
Where's the infiltration team now?
On the far side of the bridge near his hideout, but they can't get any closer without being seen.
How'd they get that close without being seen?
More distractions. Tarek used a gunship to keep Archangel busy. We were able to sneak a few men into his hideout before he took it down, but they're stuck there. We need to keep Archangel focused on the bridge, so he doesn't find them and wipe them out.
What do you know about Archangel?
I'm the wrong guy to ask. I just do logistics. Tarek and the other Merc bosses have been dealing with him for a while now. But don't be surprised if they're not thrilled about talking to a freelancer.
I better go find Sergeant Kafka.
Good idea. Watch yourself on the boulevard. Archangel's killed dozens out there already.
In's gonna be easy. Out's gonna be a bitch.
I love Zaid.
Let's find him first. Then we'll figure out how to get back.
Oh, that's Legion that's making that sound. Okay.
Shepard, I've scanned the area, but I am unable to plot any other paths to Archangel.
Guess we're going with the Mercs.
The heavy mechs and gunship possess considerable firepower. Weakening them before leaving will improve your chances.
Oh, that's Archangel right there, taking pot shots.
As the first wave goes in, the infiltration team will attempt to take Archangel by surprise.
I've spoken with Garm, and he and his men are on board. Assuming this operation is successful, we can count on high morale and extensive buy-in for the men. From the losses we've already taken, possibility exists that we won't have the men needed to continue with the next objective. It's clear, though, that none of our organizations would be ready to move on Aria without the assistance of the other two.
I don't expect much from the freelancers. When they fail, we are up next. The light mechs go in first. If that's not enough, we send in the heavy. Be prepared. Do you need something?
You lead the Eclipse?
You figure that out by yourself? I'm Jareth. I run Omega's Eclipse. What do you need, freelancer?
So the infiltration team is the main focus of the attack.
Tarek's plan, not mine. He doesn't want to lose any more men, so he's throwing you freelancers at the problem. Archangel's not going anywhere, so I suppose there's no harm in trying. Who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky.
Why are Eclipse on Omega in the first place?
Since you care so much, Eclipse controls almost 20% of Omega. Our transports and mechs keep the EZO moving.
Sounds very organized.
Eclipse runs like a well-oiled machine, but Omega is anything but organized. It's a constant battle for control.
Oops.
Then Archangel comes along and complicates things even more.
Why does Archangel give you so much trouble?
Ask him. I'm just here to make as much money as I can. We didn't come to Omega to be constrained by laws and regulations. He'll regret ever coming to Omega, I promise you.
Seems like this is personal for you.
He raided one of my transports last month, killed 2 of my best operatives. One of them was my brother, so yes, it's pretty damn personal.
That's honestly fair.
What do you know about Archangel?
His life expectancy is shortening quickly.
Is that it? Nobody seems to know anything about him.
Look around, you'll learn what you need to know. He's smart, he's resourceful, and he's dangerous. But we've got him cornered. He won't be making fools of us much longer. Can I assist you further?
Where did he come from? Who is he?
Even his team didn't know that. Maybe we'll know more once we have his body. Of course, it really won't matter then.
I'll get going.
Good idea.
Trying to remember where the gunship and the mechs that Edie was talking about happen to be stored. I know I'm coming up on them. Oh, right there. Give me your 4,000 credits. I just bought a lot of equipment. I need it. Oh, okay, so these must be Eclipse mechs. These must be the ones that they were talking about.
That should slow them down.
This unit cannot distinguish between ally and enemy.
Just as I was expecting. Why not make things a little more difficult for these guys? I'm not here to help them. The hacking in this game is so much easier than Mass Effect 2. I love it.
What do you want, freelancer?
I don't want excuses. Tell Kafka to get that gunship working, or he'll be next over that bridge. And somebody get me those damn blueprints, now! Get this freelancer out of here. I don't have time for this shit.
What's your problem?
You. Get this scum out of my face.
Tarek, what's eating your ass?
Zaid.
You know this asshole, Zaid?
We worked together once.
Since when do you work for so little?
Since when are you a goddamn madman?
It's Archangel. This guy's gonna kill me. Almost did already.
That bad, huh?
Worse. Look, Zaid, I gotta deal with this shit. Jinta, talk to these guys. Answer whatever questions they have. Good to see you. And who knows, maybe you'll solve my problem for me.
Anything's possible.
Good thing you know him. Tarek hates having to hire freelancers. He doesn't trust anyone outside the Blue Suns.
You don't say.
What can I do for you?
I'm really glad that I forgot about that little conversation. I'm really glad that I brought Zaid with me to smooth things over a little bit, because that could have escalated really quick.
What's Tarek gonna do if the infiltration team fails?
To start, he'll shoot any freelancers that are still alive. After that, he'll let Eclipse and the Blood Pack take their shots. I suggested we work together, but he doesn't trust the other groups.
What if Archangel survives all the attacks? Then you Sons are on your own.
That's why Tarek wants that gunship fixed so badly. But it won't come to that. Archangel's good, but he can't hold out that long. He's already been in there over a day.
What do the Blue Suns do on Omega?
We supply goods to a lot of the groups and factions here.
Goods?
Weapons, mechs, machinery, you name it, we can get it. We also broker deals between factions. You wouldn't know it to look at him now, but Tarek can be quite a negotiator.
How did Archangel get the Blue Suns so mad at him?
He harasses and hounds us constantly. We worry that every job is a trap now. Does he know where this meeting is? Will this shipment suddenly disappear? How many men will we lose this time? Tarek's had enough. I don't blame him.
I mean, that is a lot of stress to have to worry about.
What do you know about Archangel?
He's a Turian vigilante who thinks killing mercs is a fun way to pass the time. Other than that, he's a mystery. He shows up, usually at the worst possible time, and screws with our work. He can't die soon enough, if you ask me.
Well, I mean, now we know he's Turian. That's more than we knew before getting into the conversation.
Why do you hate him so much?
He went after Tarek. At his home. Almost got him. Tarek's been on edge ever since, and he's making my life a living hell. Second guesses every damn thing I do. Getting the other merc bands to help us shows you just how desperate he is. They're as bad as Archangel.
We better get going.
Good idea. Make sure you check in with Kafka.
Better have his mechs ready to go.
Kathka?
Sergeant Kathka. You must be the group Salky mentioned. You're just in time.
Salky?
You met him when you were dropped off. He radioed to say you were coming. You three kind of stand out from most of the other freelancers. Anyway, the infiltration team is about to give us a signal. Archangel won't know what hit him. Got any questions? This may be your last chance.
I like the fact that that he says that we stand out, because I'm like, well, I mean, I'm wearing N7 armor and am one of the most recognizable faces in the galaxy. Zaid is a former Blue Sun merc, and then you've got a Geth, also with N7 armor on him.
Are you gonna give us cover with the gunship?
Huh. Tarek is the only one who flies her. Besides, she's not quite ready. That bastard Archangel gave her a beating last time she was out there. A few more tweaks, she'll be as good as new.
Why are you coordinating the attack and fixing gunships?
I'm in the infiltration group. Our team coordinates with the gunship. I'm staying back to organize the freelancers and make sure the gunship's ready to go if we need her.
So our plan is to jump the wall and head for Archangel's building?
And try not to get killed too fast. You're only a distraction, as long as you're alive. You don't have to make it all the way across. Just keep Archangel watching that bridge. The infiltration team will do the rest.
How will the infiltration team get to Archangel?
They've got two options. They trap him in close quarters and finish the bastard off face to face. If that doesn't work, they have explosives. They'll just need time to set up.
So the bridge is the only way in?
Until the gunship's working again or the blasters finish with the tunnels. Look, we got a plan. We don't need you trying to come up with any great ideas. Just do your damn job, collect your credits, and go home.
Are you leading the assault?
Ha! Tarek doesn't pay me to fight. I just plan the attacks and fix the damn gunship. You freelancers get the privilege of...
Target is in sight. Where a go?
Check. Bravo team, go, go, go!
Oh, I guess I probably should have not talked to Kathka yet.
Archangel's got quite a surprise waiting for him. But that means no more waiting for me. Gotta get her back to 100% before Tarek decides he needs her again.
You're working too hard.
Yeah, I didn't talk to Garm. Oh well.
Archangel's odds seem poor.
What the hell are we waiting for?
Come on, we'll give these guys a surprise of our own.
I see them! I'm going in! He's with Archangel!
Just aim, Shepard, Commander.
Sorry, I didn't think you were close enough.
This might be useful.
Want to make sure I picked up everything that needed to be picked up, but I guess I will be coming back down here in a moment, so...
Archangel?
Shepard. I thought you were dead.
What are you doing here?
Good to see you too.
I'm just surprised to see you.
You and me both. Still, it's good to see a friendly face. Killing mercs is hard work, especially on my own.
What are you doing out here on Omega?
I got fed up with all the bureaucratic crap on the Citadel. Figured I could do more good on my own. At least it's not hard to find criminals here. All I have to do is point my gun and shoot.
How'd you manage to piss off every major merc organization in the Terminus systems?
It wasn't easy. I really had to work at it. I am amazed that they teamed up to fight me. They must really hate me.
Oh, you have no idea, Garrus.
Since when did you start calling yourself Archangel?
It's just a name the locals gave me for all my good deeds. I don't mind it, but please, it's just Garrus to you.
You nailed me good a couple times, by the way.
Concussive rounds only, no harm done. Didn't want the mercs getting suspicious.
Uh-huh.
If I wanted to do more than take your shields down, I'd have done it. Besides, you were taking your sweet time. I needed to get you moving.
Well, we got here, but I don't think getting out will be as easy.
No, it won't. That bridge has saved my life, funneling all those witless idiots into scope. But it works both ways. They'll slaughter us if we try to get out that way.
Just waiting doesn't seem like a good option. Got any other suggestions?
This place has held them off so far. And with 3 of you, I suggest we hold this location, wait for a crack in their defenses, take our chances. It's not a perfect plan, but it's a plan.
How'd you let yourself get into this position?
My feelings got in the way of my better judgment. It's a long story. I'll make you a deal. You get me out of here alive, and I'll tell you the whole damn thing.
If we fight as a team, we'll hold them off.
You're right. Their numbers won't help them in here anyway. Let's see what they're up to. Looks like they know their infiltration team failed. Take a look. Scouts. Eclipse, I think.
More than scouts. One less now, though.
Indeed. We better get ready. I'll stay up here. I can do a lot of damage from this vantage point. You can do what you do best. Just like old times, Shepard. Let's give these bastards everything they've got.
Let's see here.
Acknowledged. Long-range target neutralized.
I can't wait to get the Viper Sniper. I forgot how limited I feel. Ooh, Vindicator.
Need some cover.
They may have made it in, but they're not making it out.
Target contact.
Scope and drop.
Taking fire.
That's enough out of you.
If you want something done properly. All right, let's see how you handle this, Archangel.
Why don't we see how you handle it?
Online.
Sending out the heavy mechs.
That problem should take care of itself.
Let's see here. Disrupt the rounds. Switch to incendiary. Man, the Eagle is actually pretty effective here in Mass Effect 2.
Target contact.
There they are.
Let's get back to the Vindicator. I kind of forgot when I pick up a weapon that it switches the weapon from what I originally had. I wish there was a loadout option here so that way I could switch back to the Matic. That's fine. I like giving the I like giving the Vindicator to other crewmates and using the Matic myself.
You're kicking ass, Shepard. They barely touched me. And we got Jareth in the process. I've been hunting that little bastard for months.
Why were you after him?
He's been shipping tainted Ezo all over Citadel space. Half the goods I seized back at CSEC came from his team here on Omega. I took out a big shipment a while back and killed his top lieutenant in the process. Not surprised he decided to work with the other mercs after that.
We've still got Blood Pack and Blue Suns left. Think we can make a break for it?
Maybe. Let's see what they're up to. They've reinforced the other side, heavily, but they're not coming over the bridge yet. What are they waiting for?
Explosion. 5.3 times 10 to the 6th power joules.
Damn it. They breached the lower level. Well, they had to use their brains eventually. You'd better get down there, Shepard. I'll keep the bridge clear.
Let's split up 2 and 2. Keep one of my team here.
You sure? Who knows what you'll find down there?
Considering the fact that he needs some backup with sniper potentials.
Legion, stay with Garrus. Keep him alive.
Acknowledged.
Interesting choice, but I'll take all the help I can get. Thanks, Shepard. You better get going.
How do I get to the basement?
Go down a level. The basement door's on the west side of the main room behind the stairs. I'll radio directions if you need help, but you've got to get down there quick. Good luck.
All right, Zed. Let's give him hell. Just making sure I grabbed all the consumables and things I can grab before I enter the basement.
I'll deal with the bridge. You close those shutters. We can't fight them in two places at once.
Ah, there's the weapons locker. Actually, you know what? No. You can keep the Vindicator.
Get to the console and close that shutter before they can get through.
Commencing shutdown.
Right between the eyes.
Shutter secured.
There's 2 more shutters. Get them closed fast.
Gotta remember, I did also augment it so that way the Krogan could sometimes be a little bit more dangerous.
Find the large shutters and seal them.
Oh ho! Fire hot, 1-2.
Nice shot.
Find the large shutters and seal them.
Lost shields.
There's not too many yet. There's a console near the shutters.
Commencing shutdown. Shutter secured.
Just 1 more shutter. Hurry.
I need ammo, I need ammo, I need ammo.
Sit down.
Close the shutters and rejoin us here.
Working on it, Legion.
Firing concussive shot.
Commencing shutdown.
Oh! Damn it! Guns hit a little harder in this game than they did in Mass Effect 2.
shields have failed.
Close the shutters and rejoin us.
Commencing shutdown.
Damn it! Ah, okay. Okay. I need to lock in. I'm rushing, and I shouldn't be rushing. Nope, I don't have any weapon.
Fire in the hole!
Close the shutters and rejoin us here.
Regenerate shields, regenerate shields, regenerate shields.
Commencing shutdown.
That's enough.
I'm going to need some help soon. They're getting more aggressive. Shutter secured.
Oh, there we go.
Get back here, Shepard. They're coming in through the doors.
Rip them to shreds! Watch my back. I'll deal with Archangel.
I don't have a lot of ammo left.
I see you. Try a real man's weapon.
Moving in close. Watch the Krogan.
Target contact. Successful headshot.
Kill them all! You'll bleed.
Nope. That was awful. Ow! Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay. I was trying to stop Garm, but I don't have the ammo for it. Let's see. What can I do?
They're through my shields!
Recommend keeping hostiles at distance.
You'll need more than that.
Close combat! Watch the Krogan! Krogan incoming!
Garm's got me pinned down.
Not for long.
I need help with this guy, Shepard.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Target contact.
Ow.
Enemy charging!
You won't take me alive.
I'll plan on it.
Rocket approaching.
Used all but like 4 shots. Oh, that's what's going on. My God.
They've stopped. Come find me.
I did not have time to actually, like, replenish my ammo because I had to get up there to fight Garm. And Jesus Christ, when I knew that, I knew that Garm had insane regeneration, but, like, on veteran difficulty, that was legitimately insane. Like, no matter what, he took, what was it?
Shepard, I need you up here.
12? 11? 10? No, I had 1 left, so it would have been 10. I think I missed 1. So 9 grenades to the face, and he was still at full health by the time I switched to my sniper.
Thanks, Shepard. They hardly got through to me. And we took out Garm and his blood pack. This day just gets better and better. He was one tough son of a bitch.
You fought with him before?
Yeah, we tangled once. Caught him alone, none of his gang to help him. Still couldn't take him out. I've never seen a Krogan regen that fast. He's a freak of nature. He just kept at it until his Vorcha showed up. It was close, but I had to let him go. Not this time.
Only the Blue Suns are left. I say we take our chances and fight our way out.
I think you're right. Tarek's got the toughest group, but nothing we haven't faced before. Besides, he won't be expecting us to meet him head-on.
Get your head down!
Damn it! I thought I took that thing out already.
I fixed it, but not completely. To make sure of that.
Sorry, Genta.
Right between the eyes. Hell of a shot.
They're rappelling down the side wall, ground floor.
Targeting border contact.
Taking fire.
Targeting border contact.
Ha! Oh, Garrus! Ow!
Engaging hostiles.
Oh, that's not what I want. I want you.
Sit down!
That's enough out of you, Tarek.
We're getting you out of here, Garrus. Just hold on. Radio Joker, make sure they're ready for us.
He's not gonna make it.
Heh. Bullshit, he's not.
Commander, we've done what we could for Garrus, but he took a bad hit. The doc's corrected with surgical procedures and some cybernetics. Best we can tell, he'll have full functionality, but...
Shepard?
Tough son of a bitch. Didn't think he'd be up yet.
Nobody would give me a mirror. How bad is it?
Hell, Garrus, you were always ugly. Slap some face paint on there and no one will even notice.
Oh, don't make me laugh. Damn it, my face is barely holding together as it is. Some women find facial scars attractive. Mind you, most of those women are Krogan. Frankly, I'm more worried about you. Cerberus, Shepard. You remember those sick experiments they were doing?
Part of me kind of, there's a mod out there that makes Garrus's scars blue or like a teal instead of red because he has blue blood, and it makes logical sense that if he has like bluish silver blood that he would have bluish silver like muscle fibers or stuff like that. I'm tempted to get that, but I'm not 100% sure.
That's why I'm glad you're here, Garrus. If I'm walking into hell, I want someone I trust at my side.
You realize this plan has me walking into hell, too. Just like old times. I'm fit for duty whenever you need me, Shepard. I'll settle in and see what I can do with the forward batteries.
Fit for duty? Sacrifice. In the span of a single moment, the course of history can change. The choices we make and the sacrifices we are willing to accept have far-reaching consequences that ripple through time. As I serve alongside Commander Shepard, I am reminded of the monumental decision they faced during the Battle of the Citadel, when they had to choose between saving the Council or focusing on stopping Saren. Here are my thoughts on the outcome of that fateful day. The Battle of the Citadel was a turning point in our fight against the Reapers. As Shepard pursued Saren, they faced a difficult choice: to divert resources to save the Council and their flagship, the Destiny Ascension, or to focus solely on stopping Saren and Sovereign at the cost of the Council's lives. Shepard chose to save the Council, valuing their lives and the potential unity that would come from their survival. Their decision ultimately saved thousands of lives and cemented a foundation of trust between humanity and the other Citadel races. In the aftermath, humanity earned a place in the Council and a greater voice in the galactic politics. The sacrifices made that day continue to resonate, and the unity it fostered has been essential in our fight against the Reapers. Shepard's choice stands as a testament to the power of cooperation and the willingness to put the greater good above all else. The ripple effect. As we face the growing threat of the Reapers, I'm reminded of the sacrifices made during the Battle of the Citadel and the difficult choices that have shaped the galaxy that we know it today. The decision Shepard made that day, continues to influence the alliance we forge and the path we tread in our fight for survival. In the darkest moments, when the odds seem insurmountable, I look to Shepard as a guiding light. Their unwavering determination and willingness to make the hard choices serve as a reminder of what it takes to be a true leader. And in their footsteps, I will follow, confident that together we can overcome any challenge that lies ahead. That's quite poignant, honestly. I actually rather enjoyed that.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Which private terminal? There's so many. I'm very curious about how to actually do the crew management stuff.
How is our newest Turian crew member doing? His injuries looked painful.
I forgot I was also going to mod Kelly's hair back to the way it used to be.
He's been through a lot, not just physically.
There's something about him. I just want to hold him close and whisper, "It will be all right."
I've been through a lot too, Kelly. Some of your therapy sounds perfect right now.
Someday we'll have to set aside some time and really talk. Anything else, Commander?
It's not what I was referring to.
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Okay, so I've got some upgrades. Cool. Cerberus command requests. Report tells us you are operating in the Omega Nebula. We'd like for you to look into a situation on Lorek in the nearby planet on the Father system. Scan the planet for a base that we believe the Eclipse Mercs are holding our operatives, one of our operatives. You should be able to detect the operative's transmitter, extract the operative. The operative is beyond rescue. Recover any relevant intel that Eclipse may have collected. Very delicate matter, Shepard. We trust your discretion. Oh, this is the kid that I damaged his gun when we were going to Archangel. Arya gave me this address. I think I met you at Afterlife on Omega. You stopped me from joining up with those mercs who were trying to take out Archangel. Man, I was so pissed off at you. I got blind drunk that night, and it was a few days later before I got it together enough to check the news vids and saw that almost all those mercs had gotten killed by Archangel. I don't know who you are, if you got out of there alive yourself, but thanks. I felt really stupid when I heard about the body count and how I could have been a part of it. I'll make the most of what you did for me. Ford versus Hurt. Let's see. The nations of Earth are in suspense tonight as the System Alliance hears Ford versus Huerta, the first case of a human leader using reconstructive data storage to prolong his brain functions and stay physically capable to perform his duties. Speaker of the House, Elisa Ford, has led the charge against Huerta, arguing that the last year of his term was illegitimate. A stroke left the president legally dead and in cryocool for an hour and a half before his brain functions were fully transferred to a computer. The amount of memory degradation was never fully revealed, according to the United North American States. That's a mouthful. The United North American States line of succession. If Huerta was considered dead, then the powers would transfer to the vice president, and Speaker Ford would, in turn, would have become the new vice president. That's interesting. Thun Zariah, referring to outstanding payments, the Black Sun mercenaries have taken over facilities on Edfell Ashland Energy Corporation on the planet. Oh, this is in regards to the mission for Zaid. Okay, we are sending a clear message, said Solem Dalsarea, head of the Intergalactic Mercenary and Supply Company. We do not turn a blind eye to the enterprises defying the law of our planet. This kind of military takeover is common on Zoraya, where the mercenary group has replaced the judicial authorities to a great extent. The estimated value of the seized facilities has not been disclosed. The experts estimate that it's about 1.2 billion credits. Retrofits and retribution. Joker, I have to say that the Normandy SR2 is quite impressive. It's been a while since I've been aboard, but it feels familiar. Yeah, Cerberus did a good job upgrading her. Yeah, she's faster, got more firepower, and the new paint job isn't half bad either. The shame about what happened to the original Normandy. We went through a lot together. Tell me about it. I still think that about that day sometimes. 1 second I'm at the helm, and the next thing I know, everything's falling apart. I'm just glad you made it out, Joker. We wouldn't be the same without you. Thanks, Garrus. I appreciate that. So, how was life as a vigilante? Archangel, huh? You got a nice thing. It's got that's got a nice ring to it. It wasn't easy, but it felt like the right thing to do. Trying to make a difference in my own way. I have to admit, though, I've missed being part of a team. Well, now you're back with the best. We got Shepard, and we're going after collectors. Just like old times, huh? Just like old times. I'm looking forward to working together again. Speaking of old times, remember that one mission on Novaria with the Rachni cream and the creepy labs? How could I forget? Although, I don't think Garrus was with me when I did that. I'm pretty sure it was Liara and Ashley? I don't think I took Garrus with me on that one. How could I forget? That place was a nightmare. But we made it out alive and saved the Queen. Just another example of the tough choices Shepard has to make. Yeah, the galaxy's a messed up place, but at least we're in it together. Welcome back to the team, Garrus. Good to be back. All right, let's go talk to Joker, because I'm sure he has something to say about Garrus being back. Wait, what was that? This must be another one of the blogs that BioWare created for Mass Effect. Joker's spacefaring tales. Ah, the life of a starship pilot. It's not all just smooth sailing through the cosmos. There are moments of exhilaration, frustration, and sheer disbelief. Here are a few memorable stories of my time behind the controls of various ships, including the good old Normandy. The time I outmaneuvered the Turian frigate. I was still pretty green back then, flying a small reconnaissance vessel for the Alliance. We were patrolling the Attican Traverse when we spotted a Turian frigate that seemed to be engaged in some suspicious activity. Before I knew it, we were in a high-speed chase through an asteroid field. Now, I'm not one to toot my own horn, but I managed to pull off some move that would make even the most seasoned pilot's jaw drop. I zigzagged through the asteroids, narrowly avoiding collisions, and pushed the ship to its limits. Eventually, the Turian frigate was forced to retreat, and I made it out unscathed. That was the day I knew I was destined for greatness. The Great Space Cattle Crisis? Yes, you read that right. Space cattle. I was transporting a shipment of genetically engineered livestock from one colony to another when disaster struck. A malfunction in the containment system released the herd into the cargo hold, and they started wreaking havoc throughout the ship. I'll spare you the gory details, but let's just say it was a mess. I spent hours chasing down panicked zero-G cows and trying to wrangle them back into their pens. It was a nightmare, but it also is a story that never fails to get a laugh at the local space bar. The day I joined the Normandy crew. This is a milestone I'll never forget. I had just finished my tour of duty with the Alliance when I received an offer that I couldn't refuse. Become the pilot of the most advanced starship in the galaxy, the SSV Normandy SR-1. The day I walked onto the bridge and sat down in the pilot seat for the first time was a dream come true. I could feel the power of the Normandy engines thrumming through my fingertips, and I knew that together we would make history. The SR-1 stealth mode prank. Prank? When I first joined the crew, I discovered that the Normandy stealth systems made for some great practical jokes. One time, I convinced a particularly gullible ensign that the ship had a stealth mode that rendered the crew invisible. I had the rest of the crew play along, hiding whenever the ensign entered the room and reappearing once they left. The ensign was absolutely baffled, and it took them a full day to figure out what was it had. Good times. These are just a few of the countless stories I've collected through my times as a pilot. Space is a vast, unpredictable space, and there's never a dull moment when you're at the helm of a starship. As long as I've got a ship to fly and a destination to reach, I'll keep seeking out new adventures and making memories that will last a lifetime. Oh, that's funny.
80, we have a green light on that switchover?
Or Joker's journey. I might. There are so many. How many?
Cerberus, three-headed dog. How come it's only led by one guy?
Joker, how come you have so many? No, I want saved. How come you have so many data pads around you? Are you writing novels?
Hey, Commander, we got Garrus back. That's great, because he was totally my favorite. With that pole up his ass.
I assume everything's going well up here?
We're just having an argument over personalization of my workspace.
Cerberus regulations are clear, Mr. Moreau. Personalization does not include grease on my bridge cameras.
It's just mad that all its footage of me looks like a dream sequence.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
I'll read the other data pads in time. No, I want to go down a level because I want. I have brandy to give Chakwas.
How may I help you, Commander?
I have a present for you, Doc.
Ceres ice brandy? You didn't. Thank you. I always regretted not opening that original bottle when I still could. I won't make the same mistake again. Why don't we open this bottle right here, right now? You and me.
You crack open the bottle. I'll get the glasses.
I thought Alenko's biotic display might have broken Jenkins' back, but Jenkins pops up and yells, "That was awesome!" Oh, Jenkins. Soldiers like him make the Alliance great. Cerberus lacks the same enthusiasm.
With your service record, you could have gotten a tour of duty on any Alliance ship. Why'd you really leave?
Maybe it's less about leaving and more about staying. As a military doctor, I mostly treat people who are in bad shape. Often they die. And if I can help them, they move on. Either way, they leave.
Don't you have any friends or family?
No, not lacking friendship. Just stability. Jeff, Joker will always have Vrolic syndrome. He would never admit it, but he needs my help, and he always will. I wish it weren't, but sadly, it's true.
Treating Joker gives you a kind of stability.
So does this ship, even if it's a copy. Or, hell, maybe it's you, Shepard. Our immovable center. A place for a person to stop and catch her breath. Or maybe I'm just happily drunk. Would it hurt if it was simple like that for once?
To the people we care for.
May we never take them for granted.
I forgot how wobbly you get when you're drunk.
Shepard, Commander.
I'd like to find out more about you.
Topic?
When we took you aboard, I noticed you have a piece of N7 armor welded to you. Where'd you get it?
It was yours. When you disappeared, we were sent to find you. We began where you first encountered the heretics.
Eden Prime.
After the old machine's attack, it was heavily defended. We were discovered. This is the impact of a rifle shot.
How many other geth were sent out to find me?
We are the only mobile platform beyond the Veil. Organics fear us. We wish to understand, not incite. One platform was judged sufficient.
You've been looking for me for 2 years?
We visited Therum, Pharos, Novaria, Vermeer, Ilos. A dozen unsettled worlds. The trail ended at Normandy's wreckage. You were not there.
Were you waiting for me?
We had no intention to, but organic transmissions claimed your death. Our path was unclear. We sought consensus.
What did you do?
We recovered this debris from your hard suit.
Why were you trying to contact me?
You opposed the heretics, those that took the old machines as gods.
I forget sometimes exactly how, like, how logical all of the information that Legion gives to us sounds. It is definitely done from the perspective of a synthetic entity, but it also has personality to it.
All kinds of organics fought Sovereign and his geth allies. Why am I so interesting?
You were the most successful. You killed their god. You succeeded where others did not. Your code is superior.
Why were you trying to contact me?
You opposed the heretics.
Oh, I just did that.
Took the old machines as gods.
Did I already ask this one too?
The geth are listening in on our transmissions?
Organic life reacts to stimuli in unpredictable ways. We wish to learn.
What do you mean by stimuli?
We placed a fabricated story on the extranet that a certain arrangement of stars, viewed from the Batarian homeworld, formed the face of a Solarian goddess. Without waiting for verification, some declared it proof of the goddess's existence. Those who noted the lack of proof were attacked. The arguments taught us much. The experiment ended when a Solarian cult tried to purchase colonization rights to the stars and found they did not exist.
It sounds kind of like what happens on the internet nowadays.
It sounds like you're running experiments on us.
You are sapient life, but not like us. If we can model organic behavior, we can comprehend the Quarian creators. We do not understand their judgments in the Morning War.
What's the Morning War?
The conflict between the Geth and the Quarian creators. The war fought at the dawn of our intelligence. It concluded with the departure of the Creator migrant fleet.
What do you mean by stimuli?
We placed a fabricated... With the arguments taught us much. The experiment ended when a Solarian cult tried to purchase colonization rights to the stars and found they did not exist.
That doesn't explain why you used my armor to fix yourself.
There was a hole.
But why didn't you fix it sooner, or with something else?
No data available.
Oh, man. I mean, that sounded kind of aggressive, if I'm to be honest. Like, that was very, very, like, why'd you use my armor? But, and I love, like, Legion just being like, I don't know. I just did. I can't help but feel a little, like, bad for Legion for being confronted like that. I'm sobered up now. Let's go see how Garrus is settling in.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Miss Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
Do you have everything you need?
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
Interesting. I feel like a couple of lines of dialogue got cut out from Gardner's speech, which I'm not complaining because they were kind of rough.
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals?
I wash my hands. Most of the time. This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
Bad joke.
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
Okay, so that's a statement that I hate. I hate the comment human ingenuity, as if humans are the only ones that can solve problems. This is the reason why I want the next Mass Effect game to allow you to choose your own race, so that you could be like a Sari or Solarian or Turian or whatever, because then it doesn't feel like humanity is the only one with any kind of like imagination.
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier? I was happy enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook. I needed to make a difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help, be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
Ask this one more time because I just want to test something, because there's a couple of lines that I remember distinctly that made me hate Rupert. It made me like Gardner was very uncomfortable to talk to in the original version of Mass Effect 2, and I haven't heard those lines.
Do you have everything you need?
If you happen to find any of those supplies on the list I gave you, it would be much appreciated. Otherwise, I'm doing fine.
Okay, because there's a specific line, I remember, where he's talking about Asari, and he mentions the fact that like Asari have like this calamari dish or calamari type dish, and he mentions the fact that like he seems that it seems almost cannibalistic because they have tentacles on their heads, but they know they're grub. And that line always bothered me, but it looks like they actually cut that line out of the Legendary Edition, which I'm so thankful for.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
I can't even tell you how happy I am that they got rid of that line, because that was so. And there were like at least two other sentences as well that just made it seem very discriminatory against humans. Even like I think Rupert was supposed to be like the poster child of what of like the humanity first movement, but it just felt like it went a little too far.
Shepard, need me for something?
What can you tell me about the Normandy's armaments?
Looks like Cerberus upgraded what the ship carried before. Should have a bit more kick. I still don't like our chances against a collector ship, though. Not unless we upgrade the guns.
Have the Cerberus crewmen given you any trouble?
I think being part of the team that took down Saren got me some points. Everyone I talked to was polite, anyway. Don't worry, Commander. We're all working together.
Have you got a minute?
Sure. Just checking the weapon systems. You can never be too careful. I thought I'd seen every weapon in the galaxy in our fight against Saren. Mercenary work showed me otherwise. And now Cerberus rebuilds the Normandy with a few upgrades to boot. I wish we'd joined up with them sooner.
You sure you're okay working with Cerberus?
I can't exactly doubt your judgment. Not after I got my own squad killed.
What did your merc squad do? Didn't sound like you were available for hire.
You saw Omega. It was full of thugs kicking the helpless. I formed my team to kick back. We weren't mercenaries. At least nobody was paying us. We made money by taking down slavers, pirates, or gangs that went too far.
It sounds like you were just another gang.
Then I'm saying it wrong. We didn't shake anyone down. No civilian casualties. That was our rule. Every member of my team had lost someone to Omega's gangs. We weren't out to get rich. We were out to make those bastards think twice before murdering someone in the street.
Doesn't sound like you made any friends with the gangs.
I got 3 separate merc bands to work together to take me down. My manager at CSEC would be impressed. It was simple. We'd hit their shipments, disrupt activities, get under their skin, make them angry. They'd come charging right into our well-prepared kill zone, crossfire and snipers, clean and surgical. They never stood a chance.
Tell me about your squad.
There were 12 of us, including me. Former military operatives, CSEC agents, the usual.
The usual, yeah.
An explosives expert. Pretty sure he'd spent time in the Special Tasks Group. My tech expert was a Batarian, believe it or not. Not the friendliest guy, but he could hack any system ever built.
How'd you end up fighting mercenaries here on Omega?
I went back to CSEC after the Normandy was destroyed, but with all the rebuilding at the Citadel, there was too much chaos for me to really help. Omega was filled with criminals nobody else could touch, and there was no red tape to slow me down. It was a perfect fit. People here needed someone to believe in, someone to stand up to the local thugs.
That explains how you started. How'd you end up with a squad?
Not too different from how you formed your squad to fight Saren, actually. You prove that you get things done, and people join up. Mercs who wanted to atone. Security consultants tired of playing by the rules. I gave them hope. And now they're dead. Shows what I know.
No. Garrus, you're too hard on yourself. You did something fantastic. You did something that virtually nobody else was willing to do. And you caused a lot of chaos for those groups. And now 3 of their top commanders are dead alongside a vast bunch of their forces because you were there to do what needed to be done. You need to give yourself more credit. Yeah, things didn't turn out exactly how you wanted, but you did a damn fine job.
How did those mercenary gangs take down your team?
It was my own damn fault. One of my people betrayed me. A Turian named Sidonis. He drew me away just before the mercs attacked my squad. Then he disappeared. Everyone except me is dead because of him. And because I didn't see it coming.
I'm not sure I understand. What happened exactly?
Sidonis asked for my help on a job. When I got to the meeting point, nobody was there. By the time I got back to our hideout, the mercs had killed all but 2 of my squad. And they didn't last long.
You sure it was a betrayal? Maybe they took Sidonis out first.
No. I put out feelers with some old contacts. He booked transport off Omega just before the attack. He also cleared out his private accounts before he left. He sold me out and ran.
Do you know where Sidonis is now?
No. His trail vanishes after he leaves Omega, but I'll keep hunting. I lost my whole team except for Sidonis. One day I'll find him and correct that. Thanks for coming by, Shepard. I've got some things to take care of.
Ah, poor Garrus. but that does explain some things. Let's go talk to the engineering crew. See how those new power couplings are coming along.
I've got green across the board. The forward tanks are buoyant and elevated.
Are you talking about the Normandy or Miranda?
You're such a dog.
Wow. Wow.
You're the best, Commander. We just got those FBA couplings installed. Now we only have to calibrate every week instead of every day. We're thinking about celebrating our newfound free time with some Skillian 5 poker. Want to join us?
Come on, Kenneth. The commander doesn't want to play cards with grease monkeys like us.
Actually, that sounds interesting.
Fantastic. I'll get the cards.
My Skillian 5's a bit rusty. You'll be easy on the rookie, right?
Of course, Commander. It's all friendly.
Yeah, right.
Be gentle on the rookie. I can't believe we fell for that.
It's so worth losing to see you taken down a notch.
Beat me at my own game. You're all right, Shepard.
Other side, unexpected alliance. My goodness, they really did put up. That is so many data pads.
Beauty, isn't it? Pried that off the Krogan warlord, Kazak. Used to run the blood pack out of Omega about 17 years ago. Wasn't even a job. The guy just thought he'd hijack a freighter I was hitchhiking on. Big mistake. I goaded Gazak into one-on-one combat. Took out his legs, grabbed his gun, and killed every blood pack bastard in the room. That was the most beaten Krogan I've ever seen. Kept a helmet to remind me of that pained expression.
I'm not used to seeing Zaid in civilian clothing.
Thinking about past missions. Got a minute? You might learn something. Hey, don't touch. That rifle's older than you are. I call her Jessie. That's my lucky charm. More men have been killed with that gun than died in the Skillian Blitz. The day I laid her to rest was the saddest day of my life. I'd give up every weapon I own for one more mission with that shitty old rifle.
That's sad.
Oh yeah, that's a model of the Verican. Turian frigate. Hell of a ship. I led a mission to bring that thing down from the inside with just 5 men and whatever guns we could bring. No chance of success, but we did it. Everyone died but me. So I made out like a bandit. My first impossible mission as an independent contractor. There's been many since, but nothing so goddamn sweet as watching that Turian warship crash planet side.
Zaid's stories are always so interesting. I'm gonna have to come back here and like read some of these because there's so many. There's so many. See, that is engine room. Okay, so let's go back up. And now that we have Garrus, let's go get Morden. I do also have to figure out how to change other characters' like outfits. There's got to be a way. Because I can change Shepard's casual appearances, but I could have swore that you could change manager crew manifest. I'm very curious about how that's supposed to work. But I there has to be there has to be a way of changing the mod settings for the what do you call it? The crew's casual armors.
No messages for you, Commander.
I'll probably explore that on when I'm off stream. All right, let's head back to Omega and get the professor. Pretty sure I don't have any other armor pieces. Yeah. Now I can buy the rest of the shops out. Suppose I probably should have talked to Miranda and Jacob too. You should always check in with all your crewmates between missions. All right, let's hear. So I'm only going back. I'm only going back so that way I can talk to Miranda and Jacob. Check in with them.
Messages for you, Commander.
I did forget that.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Sounds good. Have to say you run this ship tight, and we're getting things done. We keep on track and maybe we'll figure this out. I hope so. I'm not looking forward to the debrief if it all goes to hell. Is there something specific? Or are you just checking in?
I heard you were big in the Alliance. Figured we have something in common.
I did some things that caught attention and stirred up the Citadel. That was after the Alliance put me on leave, though. Didn't drive a Mako through a relay or take down a Reaper, but you covered that.
What led you to Cerberus?
The Alliance sidelined me after Eden Prime. Ended up on a job with Miranda that Cerberus treated like an audition. And here I am.
This is, and that's the mission that was covered in the Mass Effect mobile game, actually.
You don't seem like a results at all costs kind of guy. Cerberus history doesn't bother you?
The Alliance is all politics. Somebody has to take down the bad people. Cerberus keeps that line, I'm on their side.
What was your proudest career moment?
The job I'm proudest of wasn't for the Alliance. Nobody really knows about it. A Batarian group was plotting to release a weaponized virus and kill the Council. Miranda and I stopped it.
That's also the plot of the mobile game.
Strange that it wasn't bigger news.
The real work doesn't get publicized, you know that. They say it's better that people don't know how fragile the system is or how close the bad guys can get. So, it never happened. Like you and the Reaper. And that's why I'm here.
You make no apologies for doing what you had to. I admire that.
I couldn't go back to the Alliance, not after the cover-up. They did the same to you. General public never knew you were dead or heard the real story of the Citadel. Did you know they used you on recruitment ads? You were the human ideal for like 6 months. Then they replaced you with a composite image they invented. Guess you didn't focus test right. Perfect example of humanity, and they still dumped you.
Tch. Ha. This should be the renegade option, honestly. That's what it sounds like. And this one sounds like the flirty option.
You liked what you saw, Mr. Taylor?
I meant that you were an example of what we can do, Shepard. Commander. I don't want this to get weird. I should get back to my duties. Everything has to be perfect if we're going to survive this.
You're not blowing me off that easy, Mr. Taylor.
Yes, well, I'm not getting in a romance with Jacob. Jacob's romance is just
No messages for you, Commander.
bad juju.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'm just finishing an operation report. I'm impressed, Shepard. So far, things have gone exceptionally well. As Cerberus operations go, this is one of the best I've been a part of.
Maybe that's because this isn't a Cerberus operation.
Not to you, maybe. But I report directly to the elusive man. And I'm here because he wants me to be. Cerberus gave you a second chance, Commander. Maybe you should do the same for us.
That depends. Because you guys are shady. You guys are shady as shit.
What did Cerberus do that made you so loyal?
I suppose you deserve to know. Do you remember when I told you how I was genetically altered? Well, that wasn't my choice. My father created me. He's a very influential man and extremely controlling. He didn't want a daughter. He wanted a dynasty. I ran away as soon as I was old and brave enough. I went to Cerberus because I knew they could protect me.
You seem capable of defending yourself. Why did you need Cerberus?
My father invested a great deal in his dynasty. It wasn't a matter of just leaving. I knew he would continue to pursue his investments.
I assume that Cerberus approves of your enhanced abilities?
Of course. Cerberus fully endorses anything that advances the cause of humanity. Genetic alterations included. But unlike my father and his own selfish reasons, Cerberus and the elusive man believe in a greater good. They see the bigger picture, and I feel like I have a purpose here.
Yes, but their greater picture tends to lean a little bit more as humanity first and not galactic community cooperative.
Talk about yourself like you're just a tool to be used by your father, by Cerberus.
Maybe. I like to know where I fit in the world. It helps me find meaning in how I was created.
You are who you are, Miranda. You don't need to make excuses for it.
That's easy for you to say. We've both been engineered for greatness, Shepard. The difference is you were great before we rebuilt you. I'm great because of it.
I hate the fact that, like, after I ask a question, sometimes the item pops back up to replay the sentence, and I sometimes forget if it's the same thing that I've just clicked on or if it's something new.
Your spirit and personality are what make
Okay,
you
that's
great.
new. That's new.
It's what makes anyone great.
That's kind of you. I'm not sure I believe you, but thanks for saying it.
Who exactly is your father?
A businessman, but a very wealthy one. It's ironic. My father believed deeply in a human-positive agenda. He donated generously to Cerberus before I joined them. That's how I first heard about Cerberus, through my father's connections.
Talk about yourself like you're just a...
Maybe.
See?
I like to know where I fit in.
You are who you are, Miranda.
That's it. The difference is you were great before we rebuilt you. I'm great because of it.
You've told me a lot about your father. What happened to your mother?
I never had one. Most of my genetic material is based on my father's tissue. His Y chromosome was altered with an amalgam of desired traits from various sources. How arrogant can you be? The man is completely egomaniacal. Just another reason I had to get away from him.
Thanks for your time, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Anytime, Commander.
Of course, it should end with the self-esteem comments, but I already said those. Okay, now that we've checked in with Miranda and Jacob, now we can go back and get Morden. And then after we get Morden, we can go to the father system and look into what they were talking about. What Cerberus wanted me to look at. Extracting an operative, I think?
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morden Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also run searches for reports on Archangel. The various mercenary groups appear to believe that he is dead.
Works for me.
Yeah. Let's go get this data pad that we found at the Merc base to Arya. She'll probably appreciate this.
Arya has work for you, if you're interested. Arya has a job she needs doing. You up for some work?
That depends on what Arya has in mind.
Arya's gotten word that some blood-packed mercs plan to kill an old acquaintance of hers. A Krogan named Patriarch. She'd like you to keep that from happening.
What's the Blood Pack's problem with Patriarch?
If you've met Patriarch, you know. He can't keep his damn mouth shut. Some people don't appreciate his stories, especially when he dips into non-fiction.
Uh-oh.
What's Arya's interest in protecting him?
Patriarch was one of her deadliest enemies back in the old days. Now she keeps what's left of him around as a trophy. As long as he lives, he's a perfect example of what happens when you go up against Arya.
Why come to me? Arya's usual muscle not up for the job?
Because Arya said so. What other reason do you need?
People like Arya don't do things without a damn good reason. I want to hear it.
Fine, but I didn't tell you this. Got me? If it gets out that Arya's protecting Patriarch, well, that can look like a weakness. And some people might want to exploit that. You're not on her payroll, so you helping Patriarch just seems like a random act of kindness.
You need to stop waving that gun around in my face.
I'll look into it.
Good. Patriarch's downstairs, likely surrounded by his fans. Get him into hiding until the mercs move on. Come back here when it's done, and you'll get your due.
I'll be back when the job's done.
Good luck.
What do you need? This data pad was on one of the mercs going after Archangel. They were coming for you next. Let me see.
Interesting. Would someone like to tell me how this information slipped the net?
I'll look into it.
Thanks for the heads up, Shepard. Looks like I'll have to do a little cleaning in my organization.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks. Maybe I'll come back later.
You do that.
I like helping Arya. Arya is a relatively fun character. I think she said that, or I think Grid said that Patriarch's down here. Is this the one I'm thinking of? It is. It is. Okay.
I should have warned you, Shepard. I'm sorry.
What's going on here?
You ought to be all right. Just take her easy. Looks like you broke the first rule of Omega. Don't order a drink at Afterlife if you're human.
Humans aren't welcome at Afterlife?
It's just that one Batarian bartender. He's got a stick up his ass about a bunch of Batarians that died a while back. No one does a thing about it, though. Humans ain't exactly held in high regard around here.
That bartender tried to poison me?
Tried is the word. As far as I know, you're the first human to survive it. Me and my friend Jake went there to celebrate our new shipping business. He got real drunk, and an hour later, he was puking blood.
Duly noted. Let's get back to work.
Be careful out there.
Oh, hey, Forvan.
Makes me sick. People still dying. The strong still exploiting the weak. Nothing I did here even made a dent in this.
Well, that's because of the fact that Arya is the one in charge. Like, if you want to make a dent in it, you have to affect the upper echelons, the top tier stuff. I forgot about the Reckoner armor and how cool that looks. Dragonblood's always going to be a favorite of mine.
We can use this.
Did I grab the cruiser in here? I did. Okay. I'll let Forvan think I'm dead for a bit.
Complaining is pointless, human. There's a plague. Nobody gets in or out.
You can't keep me out. I live in there.
I'm doing you a favor, lady. If you go in, the guards will cut you down.
You can't do this. Everything I own is in that apartment.
I told you to get lost, lady. The plague has the whole zone quarantined. Nobody gets in.
I'm human, you ass. Humans can't get the plague. Now let me get my stuff out before looters get it.
This thing affects every other race out there. We're not taking chances. Nobody gets in until the plague has run its course.
So you're saying the slums are completely sealed off?
Finally, a human that can hear. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
You can't keep me out. I'm gonna lose all my stuff.
I'm doing you a favor, human. Anybody in the quarantine zone will be dead from the plague or the gangs in a few weeks.
I didn't think Omega had any kind of law enforcement. Who gave the order to quarantine the slums?
Fresh off the transport, huh? Arya Tilok calls the shots around here. She's got her little blue hands on every business in this district. And a plague is bad for business. She hired us to keep anyone from entering or leaving the quarantine zone.
There's a Solarian named Morden Solis in the slums. I've got to get in there to find him.
The doctor? Yeah, crazy bastard opened a clinic in the district a few months ago. The Blue Suns weren't too happy when he moved in.
Why?
I hear Morden's trying to deal with the plague. I wish him luck, but the area is still locked down. Our orders are to wait until either the plague or the Blue Suns kill everyone. Then go in and clean up.
I don't understand why the Blue Suns would be angry that he's trying to cure a plague that's affecting like probably 80% of that could affect 80% of their organization.
Any idea where I can find Morden's clinic?
Not a clue. What do you care? The place is quarantined, remember?
Tell me more about this plague.
It starts out as a cough, then you start coughing blood. And, well, then I shoot you. It affects multiple species. Turians, Solarians, Krogan, you name it. Only humans are immune. And Vorcha, if you count them. An airborne disease that takes down multiple races. Can't let that spread. Hence the quarantine.
Who are the Blue Suns?
Mercenary gang that runs the district.
I already know who they are.
The guys are mostly Turian. I heard the plague hit them pretty hard. Now the whole district is up for grabs. I hear the Vorcha are making a move. Plague can't hurt them. Immune to disease. Just one more reason you don't want to go in there.
I suppose that question was there because of the fact that you're meant to do Morden's mission first.
I didn't think diseases could cross species barriers. Turians and Solarians can't even eat the same food.
Right. Most people figure that it has to be synthetic. Somebody engineered it. And it either got loose, or they're testing it here. And seeing as how humans are immune to the plague and doing a fair bit of looting, a lot of people think humans made it.
Listen, you're stuck here till this quarantine's over. That could take weeks. What you really need is to get this problem solved right now. That's what I do. Solve problems. Let me in and I'll get this district straightened out.
You think you can fix this? Why not? Quarantine is more to keep infected people in anyway. I'll radio ahead, tell them you're coming in.
Wait, you're stopping me, but not them? You son of a bitch.
You don't have a grenade launcher, lady. You're lost.
Yeah.
A quarantine zone for a plague that kills Turians. Why don't we ever go anywhere nice?
It's safer to stick with a squad who's immune to the plague.
It's your call, Shepard. If you need me, I'm not going to let a cough keep me back.
I do. Let's see. I do oftentimes take Garrus with me, or there was one time where I actually got Morden after I got Samara. But more often than not, I usually keep him safe. And it's kind of funny. I think there's actually one where like if you I think you can get Grunt before Morden too, and that also leads to some interesting dialogue. When did I pick up the Paladin? I do not remember picking up the Paladin at all.
Don't shoot, they're cleared to come in.
If this quarantine is meant to keep people who are not immune out, why are there Turian guards?
Good luck in there. Blue Suns and Vorcha shooting anything that moves.
I suppose the Blue Suns are probably using mostly human mercs.
They've seen us.
Burning corpses. Must be trying to keep the plague from spreading.
Your credits must be repurposed for a better cause. There it is. Does that just make us more looters, I guess?
Human. Should have guessed. Bad enough you infect us with this plague. Now you lack the decency to even wait until I die before you come to steal my possessions.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Get away from me, human. Your kind has done too much already. Your plague did this to me. Your feigned pity is the final insult.
I need to find Morden Solus.
Humans looking for the human sympathizer. I hope the Vorcha burn Morden and his clinic to the ground. I hope you... I hope... Damn it. Damn you.
Hey, stay with me. This won't cure the plague, but it might help a bit.
Oh, you helped me. Why?
It's what I do. I don't know if I can find a cure for this plague, but I'm gonna try.
Your words sound sincere. Maybe it's the fever. But as you said, what have I to lose? What do you wish to know?
Why are you so convinced humans are behind this outbreak?
The plague is too potent to be a naturally occurring virus. Airborne transmission across numerous species, near perfect mortality rate. It had to be created in a lab. And since humans are the only species not affected, there is only one logical conclusion.
I like the... I'm noticing in Mass Effect 2 there are more, like, camera cuts. There are more, like, dramatic camera angles. That... And I don't remember them being in the original version. So, like, that's kind of cool to experience. Because you get, like, slows, close-ups, and zoom-ins, and, like, cameras rotating around a character. That it makes it feel a lot more alive, a lot less static.
I need to find Morden Solus.
He has a clinic on the far side of the district. He's taking in refugees, offering to help those infected with the plague. I was afraid to go to him before. He is dangerous, but perhaps he can help.
What makes Morden worse than dying from the plague?
The Blue Suns tried to press him for protection money. He killed them, stunned them with some kind of toxin, then gunned them down. He's not just a doctor. Doctors don't execute people and display the bodies as a warning.
You were talking about Vorcha earlier.
Before the quarantine, the Blue Suns controlled this district. But as their numbers fell to the plague, Vorcha moved in. The Blue Suns are fighting to protect their territory. But as the plague spreads, it's only a matter of time until the Vorcha overwhelm them.
I'm only saying this because I want to get back to that optional menu dialogue that disappeared.
I need to find Morden Solus.
He has a... I was afraid to go to him before.
This one.
He is dangerous, but perhaps he can help.
When I find Morden, I'll tell him about you. If he has a cure, I'll make sure someone gets it to you.
Thank you. My time is running short, but at least you have given me a flicker of hope to brighten the darkness of my final hours. I don't want to die. Whatever Morden is, I will risk it if he can reach me.
I should go.
Goodbye, human.
Let's see.
He must have tried to claw his way out of this room. A grim way to die.
No kidding.
Bastards sealed us in this room. Said we're infected. Idiots can't tell the difference between the plague and a simple cough. Nothing to do now but sit tight and wait for them to wise up. Good thing we brought a deck of cards.
I don't think that worked out for you.
Nobody's even come by to check on us. Never thought the Blue Suns would turn their backs on me. This group used to stand for something. When I get out of here, I'm gonna make them pay.
You're not. You weren't sounding too good in your last moments, buddy.
I think he really does have the plague. Gotta get out of here before he infects me too. Davis died last night. He's still talking to me though. Good to hear his voice. The company is nice. Nobody die alone.
Yikes. Yikes, 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 yikes. This particular mission always felt very morbid to me because of the catastrophic effects of this plague.
The Blue Suns came by this morning and did something to my door. Now it won't open. Turned out the circuits, maybe. They said they were trying to control the spread of the plague. But I'm not even infected. Damn Turians. Must be some kind of extortion racket. Trap me in here for a day or two, then offer to let me out if I pay them off.
I don't think so. Let's see. Again, why are you using Turians as enforcers if they can be infected with the plague? That makes no sense.
Successful shot.
I do not understand the logic of the Blue Suns using potential plague victims as cannon fodder. It just screams irresponsibility. But I mean, as a criminal organization, I guess I don't think too highly of their members. They're all expendable, I suppose. Oops. All right. I think the apartments are optional, and down there is where I'm supposed to go. So I'm gonna save right now and try that and see what happens. Well, I mean, two of us are human. One of them is geth, but, you know, who's counting?
Ever since this plague started, the Blue Suns have been out to get us. They're killing as many people as the disease.
Why are the Blue Suns hunting you?
We didn't do anything. Pretty much every non-human in the district wants us dead.
They think we caused the plague. Humans aren't getting sick, and that's all the evidence they need. God knows how many of us they've already killed.
They should be looking at the Vorcha, not us. Ever since the plague hit, they've been taking over Blue Sun's territory.
You said the Vorcha moved in just after the plague hit?
Right after the district was quarantined. Vorcha are immune to diseases, so they're not getting sick.
Not sure where they came from. Never saw many Vorcha around before. Sure seemed like they were ready for this.
Only nobody thinks the Vorcha are smart enough to create a virus like this. The Blue Suns need someone else to blame. Like us.
I mean, it's entirely possible that the Vorcha are just the muscle for whoever's clearing out people with the plague.
You said the Vorcha were taking over Blue Sun's territory?
Trying to. The Blue Suns don't go down easy. The plague softened them up, but they still have enough firepower to hold some of their turf. The Turians are getting pushed back. The deeper you go into the district, the more Vorcha you'll see. Unless they see you first.
What else can you tell me about the plague? When did it start?
The first cases cropped up about 2 weeks ago. Nobody paid much attention until it started to spread. Usually takes about a week to kill you, but it spreads fast. 3 days after the first outbreak, there were over 50 known cases.
That's when everyone noticed humans weren't getting sick. Then the quarantine came down and everything went to hell.
I mean, that's quick.
Any idea how the victims contracted it?
Not sure. Probably airborne. Even after the Blue Suns started sealing victims up inside their own apartments, the plague kept spreading. Now they just gun victims down and burn the bodies in the streets. Doesn't seem to be helping, though. People are dying by the dozens.
Tell me more about the Blue Suns.
They're a mercenary gang, mostly Turian. Used to run this district. Kept things nice and stable for the most part.
As long as you paid your monthly protection fees, everything was cool. Rates were pretty reasonable. For Omega, at least.
Then this damn plague hit. Everyone started dying. The Vorcha started moving in. The Blue Suns lost control and the whole district turned into a war zone.
Oh, we'll see about how we can fix that.
I need to find Morden Solus.
Oh yeah, him. He's got a clinic on the other side of the district.
Heard he's taking in refugees now. Trying to help plague victims. Offering protection from the Suns and the Vorcha.
Sure. A doctor with military-grade mechs helping people for free. On Omega, grow up.
Sounds like you don't think much of the doctor in his clinic.
The Vorcha tried to muscle in. He gunned them down. Just like that. Pop, pop, pop. Didn't even use his mechs.
Then the Blue Suns heard he was sheltering humans and they went to burn down the clinic. He killed them too. Then he went inside and got back to work. He's cold. Must be Solarian Special Forces or something.
I love the descriptions people have before you meet Morden. Like, all the things that they're saying just make him sound like the absolute fucking badass that he is.
You can't stay trapped in this apartment. If you get to Morden's, you might at least survive until the quarantine ends.
Are you nuts? We'd never make it. The streets are crawling with Blue Suns and Vorcha. We don't even have pistols.
Besides, I'm not risking my life on a rumor that some Solarian might offer me sanctuary.
I know you're scared, but your only hope is to get to Morden's clinic. I'm gonna be under fire from the Blue Suns and the Vorcha, so I can't take you with me. But I promise you this. I'll do what I can to leave a safe path for you to follow me. It's risky, but I think it's your only chance.
Okay, you're right. We'll never make it if we stay here. We have to try. We'll wait here for a while and give you time to clear the way. Then we'll head for Morden's clinic, if we're lucky. Maybe we'll meet you there.
Oh, trust me. With how much disruption I'm about to cause, it's not going to be luck. You guys are nearly guaranteed to be getting to the clinic.
Oh, what's this?
Hello.
Watch out! There we go!
Targeting order processed.
Someone just exploded.
Enemy disabled. Vulnerable anatomy shot.
Night, night.
Contact.
Running out of ammo.
Automated flight monitoring. Enemy disabled.
I got it.
Owie, owie, owie.
Night, night.
Prepare for short-range combat.
Oh, you want to... All right. You know what? You want to go short range? You're not going to like it when I go short range.
Critical damage.
Ow.
Yes!
The geth plasma shotgun is so fun.
It seems we've crossed into Vorcha territory.
Yeah, that definitely seems to be the case. There was a very astute observation. The number of Vorcha and Krogan definitely indicated such.
Back off. We got here first.
You really want to start trouble, buddy?
Hey, what did I say? We found this stuff. It's ours.
Ah, forget it. Nothing but junk in here. This place is worse than the last one.
What are you doing in this apartment? Did you kill that Turian?
What, the guy on the floor? Nah, the plague took care of him. We're just here to take a full accounting of all his worldly possessions.
Stealing from the dead. That's pretty low.
What's the big deal? It's not like they're gonna miss anything. We're just showing a little entrepreneurial spirit. The plague doesn't affect humans, so we might as well cash in.
Besides, if we don't take this stuff, the Vorcha or Blue Suns will. Better us than them, right?
All I could say is that pot to kettle, Shepard. How many credits have we earned from like eliminating people?
No more looting.
Oh, what? You gonna shoot us?
This plague won't last forever. When the Blue Suns come back, they won't like you looting in their territory.
Yeah, well, maybe they won't find out. It's not like there's any witnesses alive to tell them.
Are some dead Turian's trinkets and a handful of credits worth that risk?
We just wanted to make a bit of quick cash. But when you put it like that, doesn't sound like such a good idea. Hardly found anything valuable anyway. Yeah, you're probably right. It's not worth it.
Do you know a Solarian named Morden Solus?
Yeah, I know him. Got a clinic right around the corner. Take plenty of ammo if you go that way. It's crawling with Blue Suns and Vorcha.
Oh, I'm not concerned about that.
We need to get going.
Yeah, sure. We'll just stay here for a while. Get some rest.
Don't worry, you made your point. We ain't gonna steal nothing.
The irony of ironies is that, like, I'm now looking for, like, a wall safe or something. So far, it's actually been relatively quiet. A little quieter than I expected.
No funny business once you're in the clinic, unless you want to deal with those mechs.
Interesting color patterns for the mechs. It looks like they have Cerberus logos on them, but they're red and black.
Targets eliminated.
Morden's around here somewhere. Go talk to him. We need all the help we can get.
Sorry, too busy to stop and chat. We should go find Morden.
On our way here, we saw humans looting the apartments of the dead. It made me sick.
This clinic is a sanctuary. If you're looking for trouble, go somewhere else.
Morden saved my life. I owe him everything.
So it sounds like Morden has effectively managed to get a cure done now.
Use melatonin. Causes cramping in Batarians. Supplement with butemerol. Senesine is the catalyst. Bonds to genetic markers. Hard to find. Expensive to mass produce. Why not Heplicor? Too unstable. Inconsistent results. Demazine better option. No, no, no. Demazine toxic to humans. Not an option. Not an option.
This is valuable.
Aha. Like, that does look like the Cerberus logo. No, it's not the Cerberus logo. Okay, it is different. Interesting. Very interesting.
Professor Morden Solus?
Don't recognize you from area. Too well armed to be refugees, no mercenary uniform, quarantine still in effect. Here for something else? Vorcha? Crew to clean them out? Unlikely. Vorcha a symptom, not a cause. The plague? Investigating possible use as bioweapon? No. Too many guns, not enough data, equipment. Soldiers, not scientists. Yes. Hired guns? Maybe. Looking for someone. Yes, but who? Someone important, valuable, someone with secrets, someone...
Relax, Morton. I'm Commander Shepard, and I came here to find you. I'm on a critical mission, and I need your help.
Mission? What mission? No. Too busy. Clinic understaffed. Plague spreading too fast. Who sent you?
Ever heard of an organization called Cerberus?
Crossed paths on occasion. Thought they only worked with humans. Why request Salarian aid?
I'm on a mission to shut down the Collectors, and I need your help.
Collectors? Interesting. Plague hitting these slums is engineered. Collectors one of few groups with technology to design it. Our goals may be similar. But must stop plague first. Already have a cure. Need to distribute it at Environmental Control Center. Vorcha guarding it. Need to kill them.
I love Morton. Morton is amazing.
I'll get in and deal with the Vorcha.
That sounded troubling.
Vorcha have shut down environmental systems. Trying to kill everyone. Need to get power back on before district suffocates. Here, take plague cure. Also, bonus in good faith, weapon from dead Blue Sun's mercs. May come in handy against Vorcha. One more thing. Daniel, one of my assistants, went into Vorcha territory looking for victims. Hasn't come back.
If I see him, I'll do what I can to help.
Thank you. Told him not to go. But he's smart. Bright future. I hope.
I found a Batarian plague victim near the entrance to the neighborhood. Can you send someone to help him?
Risky. Blue Sun's Vorcha still battling. District not secure. See what I can do.
What can you tell me about this plague?
Advanced design. Suspected collectors before you mentioned them. Purpose seems experimental. Destroys respiratory systems with harmful genetic mutations.
That's awful.
Makes sense to avoid humans. Unnecessary to force mutation on human genetic structure for sake of variance.
Unnecessary mutations? What are you talking about?
Possible goal of virus. Testing viable mutation levels in various species. Horrific, but feasible for collectors. Humans known to have diverse genetic background, wider range than other sapient races. Makes sense as control group.
One of many things that make sense for humans to not be targeted.
What do you know about the Vorcha?
Cowardly, opportunistic scavengers. Not tactical or aggressive. Scale of attack unusual for them. Suspect Vorcha working for collectors. Distributing plague, collecting data. No proof, but theory fits evidence.
Any idea where I can find Daniel?
No. Heard infected Batarians trapped behind Vorcha lines. Daniel went to help. Warned him not to go. Too dangerous. Patients here need him. Snuck out anyway. Wanted to find him myself. Can't leave the clinic. Have to look after the patients.
Have you had any trouble at the clinic?
Nothing major. Blue Suns came for humans, made threats, killed them before things escalated.
For a doctor, you're awfully calm about taking out a group of mercs.
Wasn't always a doctor. Some work with Solarian Special Tasks Group. Can handle myself. Advantage of being Solarian. Turians, Krogan, Vorcha, all obvious threats. Never see me coming.
The first interactions with Morton are probably some of the best in the franchise.
Let's head for the environmental plant.
Yes, good. Restore power. Release cure. We'll be here when you return.
Ah, the Carnifex. I mean, I already have the Paladin, but now I got the Carnifex. But I want to keep the Eagle, I think. When did I get the... What's the fuck? Heavy pistol upgraded with shotgun ammo, effective against unprotected targets. So this is supposed to be the Cerberus... Talon, I think, pistol? That is insane. I do have the buck equipped, right? I want to test this. Okay, yes. I want to test what this shotgun can do. This shotgun pistol. Is it really like the Cerberus Talon? I'm surprised I didn't just put the Talon in here. Let's see. Wow. Okay. It's interesting that it has a laser sight too.
Here we go.
Target contact. Melee focused enemy.
Miranda, why don't you switch to your pistol?
Switching sidearms.
I need ammo. I need ammo. Well, that works. There must still be one around. Oh, there they are.
Automated life weapon ring.
Nice shot.
Are you done? Okay. The Vorsha and the Krogan are getting a little annoying. That it? Is there anything else to snag around here? I think that might be it, aside from that medical terminal. You know, it makes me wonder, and not just the fact that I have Legion early on in the game. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm wondering what Legion, the mission that you normally recruit Legion on, I wonder what that's going to look like. Since Legion is kind of an important key factor of the end of that mission. I'm kind of curious as to what that mission now looks like, since Legion's with us now. Damn it. I'm not sure which side I need to go into and what side is optional.
I'm telling you the truth. I work for Morden at the clinic. I came here to help you.
We know you're spreading the plague virus. We saw the vials in your bag.
No, those vials contain the cure. Please, you have to believe me.
Maybe we should cut off your fingers. That should loosen your... Look out! Don't move. One more step and we kill your friend.
I know you're scared of the Vorcha, of the plague, but this man isn't to blame. If he was spreading the virus, why would he come into Vorcha territory? They're immune.
She's right. Doesn't make any sense. If we release the prisoner, we can go.
You have my word on it.
Let him go. You got what you wanted, human. Are we free to go?
We had a deal.
Human nobility. I didn't know such a thing existed.
You don't know enough humans.
Thank you. I thought they were gonna kill me. Did Morden send you to find me?
The professor could use your help right now. He's got too many patients and not enough volunteers.
Yeah, okay. I'll go right away. Thanks again. I owe you... well, everything.
I'm just glad that the Batarians can be reasoned with.
Target contact.
Surprise! Can we get over there? No. No, we can't. Okay. Oh, yes, we can. For some reason I thought there was a gap there. Oh. But I can't flip over on that side. Okay. No worries. I don't see anything over there to collect anyway. Oh, I forgot that.
Here goes.
Sensor contact. Under fire. Arrow.
Legion, what are you doing?
Mount that one. One less. Very nice. Now let's finish you off.
I don't know where they're going. I think they're going underneath me. Legion, you gotta learn to duck. Most of the geth that I fought were much more like tactical than you're being right now. You have to learn to put your head down. I'm not gonna keep using Unity on you and waking you up every single time you get smacked in the face with a goddamn rocket.
Here we go.
You know what? Salvage parts are salvage part. Still another 1,000 credits in my pocket.
Environmental controls should be nearby. We need to insert the cure, then reactivate the fans.
You don't come here. We shut down machines, break fans. Everyone choke and die. Then collectors make us strong.
What do the collectors want?
Collectors want plague. You work for Doctor. Turn on machines. Put cure in air. We kill you first. Ah.
Enemies in front.
Shepard, I've scanned the room. The central control system is in an alcove in the center of the back wall. You can inject the cure and reinitialize the systems there.
Sounds too easy.
The cure is in place. Now we need to reactivate the fans.
Located the fan controls. There are two, one on either side of the room you're in now.
That's enough out of you. Look, I appreciate the enthusiasm and thinking that I'm cold, but I don't need your flamethrowers blowing smoke up my ass, okay? Oh, I made a mistake. I made a mistake.
Target contact.
I am very wary about the Krogan because of the mod that I have. Can you stop? My geth likes eating rockets. I'd rather him not. They're not good for him.
Heads up! Friendly fire!
Ow. Whew, my goodness gracious. All right.
Environmental systems engaged. Airborne viral levels dropping. Patients improving. Vorcha retreating. Well done, Shepard. Thank you.
And thank you from me as well. Those Batarians would have killed me. For a second there, I thought you were going to shoot them even after they let me go.
I made a promise to spare them if they let you go. I honor my promises.
Merciful of you. Risky. Would have killed them myself.
Professor, how can you say that? You're a doctor. You believe in helping people.
Lots of ways to help people. Sometimes heal patients, sometimes execute dangerous people. Either way helps. Go check on the patients. Lots of work to do. Think about what I said.
I mean, Morden's not wrong from a technical
Good
standpoint.
Kid, bit naive. He'll learn. Letting him take over the clinic. Should be able to handle it now that Vorcha are gone.
We've cured the plague. Are you ready to help stop the collectors?
Yes. Unexpected to be working with Cerberus. Many surprises. Just need to finish up here at the clinic. Won't take long. Meet you at your ship. Looking forward to it.
I'm gonna look around for a moment.
I know you. From the apartment. You found me. You told Morden about me, didn't you? You saved my life.
Remember this the next time you're about to judge our species.
I was wrong about you, human. I was wrong about a lot of things.
The last time I saw you, you were too weak to move.
2 of Morden's assistants found me. They gave me the vaccine and brought me back here once I was stable. They were humans, but they risked their lives to find me and bring me to safety.
I honestly generally don't remember talking to him after saving him. This is this must be like cut content or something.
I'm glad to see you're okay.
I owe you my life, human. Thank you.
Or maybe I'm just blind and he's always been there and I just never noticed.
I can't believe Morden said all those things. I thought I knew him.
Again, he's not technically wrong.
Thanks for bringing us here. You probably saved our lives.
Thanks for bringing us here.
With the Vorcha gone, the Blue Suns should be able to regain control of the district. Things can get back to normal.
The Vorcha may be gone, but I still don't trust the Blue Suns. Not after what they did.
I mean, that's fair.
It's going to be strange running the clinic without the professor. But we'll get by.
Things are gonna be tough when Morden goes. I hope everyone here remembers everything.
Awesome. Excellent.
Welcome to the Normandy, Professor. It's an honor to have you on board.
Yes, very exciting. Cerberus working with aliens. Unexpected. Elusive man branching out, maybe? Not so human-centric.
You're very well informed.
Solarian government well-connected espionage experts had top-level clearance once, retired now. Still, hear things. Informed of name only, no knowledge of man behind it. Anti-alien reputation listed as problematic.
Don't kid yourself, Professor. Humans still come first in the elusive man's eyes, but this mission is too big for them to handle alone.
The Collectors are abducting human colonists out on the fringes of Terminus space.
Not simple abductions. Wouldn't need me for simple.
Entire colonies disappear without a trace. No distress signals are sent out. There are no signs of any kind of attack. There's virtually no evidence that anything unusual happened at all. Except that every man, woman, and child is gone.
Gas, maybe? No. Spreads too slow. Airborne virus? No. Slower than gas. Drugged water supply? No. Effects not simultaneous. Intriguing. Fascinating. No distress calls. No signs of resistance. New technology. Marvelously advanced. But what?
This isn't a game. We've lost thousands of people. God only knows what the Collectors are doing to them.
Easy, Commander. Dr. Solus is a problem solver. This is how he thinks things through. We collected evidence from one of the missing colonies, Professor.
I didn't mean to be that
Analyze it
aggressive.
And see if you can figure this out.
Yes, of course. Analyze the samples. Going to need a lab.
There's a fully equipped lab on the combat deck, Professor Solis. If you find anything lacking, please place a requisition order.
Who's that? Pilot? No. Synthesized voice. Simulated emotional inflections. Could it be? No. Maybe. Have to ask. Is that an AI?
The ship is equipped with an artificial intelligence.
An AI on board. Non-human crew members. Cerberus more desperate than I thought.
The collectors have taken tens of thousands of colonists. We'll do whatever we have to do to find and stop them.
Yes, of course. Can't risk being captured like colonists. Need to identify, neutralize technology. Need samples. Which way to the lab?
Follow me, Professor.
Did not intend to be that aggressive with Morden when he was thinking things through. That was not what I was intending. Well, that's what I already have. I want the other side. Interesting, interesting. Ooh. Okay. Phoenix Project armor. So that's the Dragoon and the what is the Phantom from Mass Effect 3. Very interesting. For now, I'm going to research the... Oh? I need to figure out how to recruit things. It's over here.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Of course. Plague on Omega dealt with. Plenty of time to analyze collector intelligence. Impressive laboratory setup. Missed working for operations with a budget. AI in particular. Very helpful. Best setup I've seen since work with Special Tasks Group.
Is your assistant Daniel settling in all right?
Quite well. Safe and secure. Neighborhood mostly quiet with Plague gone. Left him the security mechs just in case. Can't be too careful. Also tired of mechs. Noisy. Never used them in STG.
Yeah, they probably clank around quite a bit.
It must have been frustrating working on Omega with such a limited facility.
No, loved it. Limited facility presents challenge. Save greatest number of people using limited resources. Security threats, gangs, mercenary groups add additional difficulty. Quite enjoyable. Plague stretched abilities to limit. Couldn't have asked for more. Also, enjoy. Saving people, of course. Helping the helpless, greater good, all that too. Nice. Retirement after SDG work complete.
Tell me more about the Solarian Special Tasks Group.
Respected organization. Clandestine. Handles difficult assignments with limited oversight. Recon, analysis, occasional wet work. Identify problems, have neutralization options ready should need arise. Model for Council Spectres based on Special Tasks Group. Very similar.
Similar in what way?
Solarians lack numbers, brute strength, military prowess, have to rely upon stealth, intelligence. Agents trusted, given wide operative freedom. Spectres similar, given goal, told to accomplish. Better, funded, of course. Didn't have to buy our own weapons.
Yeah, that's fair.
You said you were in the Special Tasks Group. What kind of research were you doing?
Not simply research. Several recon missions. Covert, high risk, served under young captain named Kirahi. Studied Krogan genophage, took water, tissue samples from Krogan colonies.
Ah, Kirahi.
I worked with an STG captain named Kirahi. His team helped me destroy Saren's cloning facility on Burmire.
Heard he was part of that. Jury-rigged explosive? Always got job done with limited resources. Good captain. Bit of a cloaca, though. Loved his speeches. Hold the line. Personally prefer to get job done and go home. Probably military bravado, jargon, chest pounding. No offense.
Why would STG study the genophage?
Krogan rebellion's bloody, dangerous, nearly as bad as Rachni attacks. All species evolve, adapt, mutate. If genophage weakens, need to be prepared.
What was the STG preparing to do?
Military schematics for likely Krogan population growth, political scenarios for attack points. Genophage reduced Krogan numbers. Species aggression unchecked, population explosion would be disastrous. STG helped check Krogan rebellions, needed to be ready to do the same. Simple recon, nothing to worry about.
Nothing to worry about, yes.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Bioweapon designed by Solarian science team, deployed by Turians against Krogans to end Krogan rebellions more than 1,000 years ago. Affects every cell of Krogan body. Commonly and incorrectly considered a sterility plague. Actually adjusts viable fertility rates to compensate for high Krogan birth rate. Stabilizes to pre-industrial population growth levels.
I mean, that's all great and fine and dandy, except for the fact that, like, it doesn't allow, like, the Krogans still get pregnant. They just end up with stillborn. Like, there's a reason why the Krogan are so angry, you know? And it's not just because of the fact that they have a massive amount of aggression in, like, their culture. It's also because of the fact that, like, they literally have to watch populations of newborns basically be born without any sign of life, just so that that way their population doesn't explode into a galaxy-wide threat again.
Nice talking with you, Morden.
Should get back to work. Need to study. So much data. Here if you need me. Shepard, how can I help?
Any ideas on other ways to prepare for the collectors?
Ideas, yes. Expensive, but possibly valuable. Can show you.
Oh. Oh, that's interesting. What? The T5B battlesuit? Oh.
Shepard, how can I help?
Is the lab working well for you?
Quite satisfactory. Found a few surveillance bugs. Destroyed most of them. Returned expensive one to Miranda. Nothing unexpected. Just need more samples. More collector data, tissue samples, anything you can get, I can use. Find new tech.
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need
me. Let's check in with Kelly.
Morden's psych profile warned of hyper behavior, but he is like a hamster on coffee. He's going to be a very productive member of the team. Anyway, what's up?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
I don't... Okay.
I better go.
Okay. Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Ala Butler, my husband was one of the men serving in Garrus's team. Oh, okay, so that's a widow asking us to help with keeping Garrus safe. My facial scars, fortunately, is already almost done. Oh, doctor testifies. Huerta dead. Expert witnesses today were introduced today in the System Alliance trial of Ford versus Huerta, starting with the petitioner's side. Dr. Samuel Wachwas testified that President Huerta was brain dead for too long to make a full recovery. Questioned on Huerta's apparent cognitive health afterwards, Wachwas testified that the VI ran Huerta's artificial memory so successfully that it took over his brain function, so that there was no Huerta anymore. This is not a person with a VI memory. It is a VI with a partially organic operating system. Huh. Uh-oh. Is the cat about to be out of the bag? Arcturus. Historians and astronomers alike are abuzz tonight over a new paper published by Dr. Amanda Kenson of the University of Arcturus. Her team claims that by testing the dust trapped in the gravity wells around the mass relays and comparing its composition to the dust clouds in the same system, scientists can create a timeline of when the relay passed through the dust. The conclusion? Only a small fraction of the mass effect relays date back 50,000 years. The majority are far older, indicating that they were created by species predating even the Protheans. Dr. Arana Temelis of the University of Cerberus met the information with skepticism. While Dr. Kenson's methods appear sound, the Asari tried a similar procedure centuries ago and discounted it. What civilization could have spanned the galaxy for not thousands of years, but millions of years? If this were the case, we should have found mountains of evidence on their passing. Where are this species now? I like these little like former blogs turned into news cycle things. That is a massive boon for like collecting like pieces that may no longer be available on the internet, now firmly planted into the video game for historical relevance. I really do have to start looking for...
Hadley, I heard about Ferris Fields. Any news on your brother?
He's gone. They're all gone. But we'll get them back.
Shepard and Lawson are on it. We'll get your brother back. And make sure the collectors pay for taking him.
I need to look into how to actually start recruiting like crew members.
Commander.
I assume everything's going well up here?
It was until the thing started questioning my every move. It won't let anything slide.
You were deliberately falsifying maintenance reports, Mr. Moreau.
Not falsifying, tweaking. I always round up on task times. It makes us look good when we come in under.
Harmless self-promotion. Edie can ease off on that.
Very well, Shepard.
Yeah, go pout. I win.
Joker.
Right. No hard feelings. Good game.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
All right, I think I'm going to wrap things up here because I've been playing for just about 4 hours now, and I do need to like rest up a little bit if I'm going to actually play tonight a little bit on X4. So I think this is a good stopping point. This also lets me like go download the mods that I need to download for Kelly and the sensor probes, so that way I don't waste time on stream trying to gather resources. So yeah, I guess if you guys are still here or you tune in after the fact, just know that I will be live later on tonight for about now for I don't know, like 2 hours or so, playing X4. But in the meantime, thank you for joining me. I am ArkAlpha12, and I shall, or Ark Gregorius, or Greg the Dragon, whatever you want to call me, and I shall see you in the next stream.